don't have a head cam. Where's what the fuck? There we go.
Oh no,
Run.
you moved again. Now I'm next.
You forgot to ask. The reason why I didn't do it yesterday was because I was not home.
Ah, yeah, yesterday.
Yeah,
All
yesterday.
all my trouble seems. Carol was actually very far away yesterday.
Oh, one last thing before we start.
We are
The drug
already.
addict.
We are live. Don't talk about anything that would incriminate you.
No, continue to talk about things that incriminate you.
Hello and welcome to the episode number 40. 40 of our D&D 5e campaign titled Treasures of the Sunken City. I didn't even ask who will do the recap. Fuck.
Man, there you go, swearing in the first 30 seconds again. I can't believe
It has
this.
been over 1 minute already.
No, fair
Alright,
enough.
recap. How much do I remember? Enough. I'm back
Yeah,
in-
we finished. We do this together, all right.
you just gave up. Okay.
We started at the ruins that we'd explored the session prior. We tallied up the loot, identified the items, and then we were on our way to our slime friend, whose name was.
Lord. Fucking Kenneth Gregory the Third.
I think it might have been the 4th.
I feel like it's a fourth, but
I think it
wouldn't
might.
know.
Wait, let me check my notes.
Yeah, this is very important.
Because I said it wrong before and then found out that in my notes it's different. No, that's pirate. Yeah, it's Lord Kenneth Gregory the Fourth.
What do you mean? Hold up, no pirate?
Yeah, the names of all the pirate captains.
And he's among them?
No, they are just. I just have all my names like in blocks and I have here there are all the dragons from the Dragon Zone that you have talked to. Then below that, for some reason, I have a random pirate monk. Then below that, another pirate admiral. Then the 4 ghost pirates you talked to. You know, those pirates. That's the biggest block of pirate names. The ones that weren't actually enemies.
Is that pirate monk still alive? Because I feel like I would have made a concerted effort to murder another monk.
I don't think you have even encountered him yet.
Okay.
Well, we have killed several pirate monks. We have.
Yes, but
And he
I
did
don't
make a
think
concerted effort to kill that one.
But I don't think anyone I gave a specific name to.
I mean, I don't even care that they're pirates or enemies or whatever. It's the fact that they're copying me.
Yeah.
Right. But your recap.
Yes.
We wanted to turn him into a ship. I don't remember what the deal was. I don't remember. I wasn't there when you made the deal in the first place. But yes, I don't remember. We needed wood to turn. What his name was.
Lord Kenneth Gregory the Fourth. I found
Lord Sheriff Gregory. Is it Kenneth or Sheriff? Kenneth. Lord Kenneth Gregory the Fourth. To turn him into a boat. To do that, we need wood or some material, and there was nearby some convenient wood that required some violence.
Vengeance.
Yes. Thanks for the correction. Find some vengeance. It was a long battle. 2 people almost died, including Peril, which was very targeted by the tree.
I took it very personally.
Yeah, and it seems that the tree also took it personally. But then it was defeated, and then we collected the wood, and that was the end of the session.
Took a rest, and we leveled up.
And we're happy.
Yeah, it's always worth to almost have 3 party members die to kill a creature whose only goal is to make people laugh.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was,
I wasn't laughing that hard.
Oh yeah, making people laugh. Say that to the laughing skeletons on the ground next around the tree. That it did not eat, they just laughed to death, literally.
They
that's
didn't
what-
laugh
it
to
made
death.
them
The
laugh.
Niobe all just died, you know?
Well, there was also regular people. Because yes, Nyogi are not people.
Yeah, they don't have rights. What are you talking about?
They literally all got brainwashed into an election.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Oh yeah, speaking of anyways, I'm taking out the sprouting laughing tree head I have inside me because I do not want to contaminate my shit, and I'm burning it. Is that
Nick,
not
do
enough?
you even have anything to do when leveling up your character sheet? There are no choices for level 9 monk, are there? Wait, there may be. Because he's...
Damn, imagine having a level up that does very little, if not nothing.
It's not that it doesn't do much, it's just that...
There's nothing to choose.
It's just that he's not a caster, so...
And no new spells to select or swap.
Ow!
Yeah.
Ow! Why? What just... Oh!
What?
What just multiplied the Roll20 volume that hard?
I know. I clicked Firebolt 5 times to burn the fruit.
Ah.
The fruit that was in the bag of holding.
Why do you have so much hatred for that thing?
Well, I thought I was going to turn them into some sort of elixir, but now it's just trying to fucking eat my fucking bag of holding. So fuck that shit.
No, it's trying to grow inside of your bag of holding into a tree.
And how
Imagine.
how does it grow without eating? Oh yeah, its roots is just gonna go into my potions. And
they
suck out
just
the
go
potion.
into the trans-dimensional space between bags of holding.
And suck out my potions.
No, not from your bag of holding, just from the space between bags of holding.
Wait, so like things that leak into the whole bag of holding space or other bags of holding?
Maybe that comes a root out of another bag of holding.
You know what? Yeah, I don't think that I would know.
Maybe you just create a forest that grows amongst all bag of holdings.
Well, anyways, before we go anywhere, I would want to talk to Peril about payment for almost getting slaughtered and then, managing to not do that. How much I had to burn that tree and how much hatred that tree got against me. I would like to get some jewelry.
Excuse me.
Gold digger.
Some very specific jewelry.
First off, this mission went into funding our boat, which means we earned. No, the part of the deal is we split the loot. But yes, I can offer a new route of payment because I feel like I would like to pay our little mercenary over here so he can actually do damage.
Ah, yes, I would like to have better
magic.
chance against things that need magical weapons to hurt.
Yes. First, we're gonna look into a way to enchant that bow. Maybe we can turn some out of this laughing tree, or like this psychic laughing tree, or maybe even this our fireproof wood into some sort of bow for you.
Don't you have, like, for now as a stopgap measure, some arrows that you can use?
Yeah. In the meantime, you're gonna get these arrows. Make sure you pick the bag up, and you just get 20 plus 1 magic arrows.
Hey, I like me some
quick,
arrows.
my mic keeps lighting up for no reason. If you guys hear my mic, for any reason, just let me know. I've been muting it in between things, but it keeps lighting up for some reason. So I'm wondering if there's a fan or something going on.
I can't hear shit.
Okay, cool. By the way, there are probably going to be a lot of scraps from the tree, and whoever just mentioned jewelry gave me an idea. Peril, you have that spell that lets you craft things from base materials, right?
I am in the process of turning the lavatory into a toilet, but yes.
So there's probably going to be a lot of wood scraps. What we could do is we could probably turn those into spheres, like little spheres, maybe about the size of maybe a little bit bigger than the second or the you know, like the last joint on your thumb.
More like darts?
No, with a small hole in it that we thread a small bit of thread through and create like those fucking
Anal beads?
no, no, no,
Like-
no, no. I'm talking
Nipples?
about like those spirit bead things that like exist
Yeah,
in
like
certain
hang around
Asian
your neck?
religions.
Like,
Yeah, like you hang those like wooden bead things around your neck and you find your center with them. It's like a Buddhist thing, I think, right? And I am a monk, so I have some credibility when it comes to, I'm assuming, this kind of thing. I'll endorse it.
But I mean, do you even know? Like, do you just want this as like also some random jewelry?
Hey,
I
just
don't
for some
understand
drip?
it.
I'm just saying we don't have to let anything go to waste. I can basically go and pretend, I don't know, we could pull some shit like I pretend to be a customer and be like, oh hey, this looks like it's really good. I know, I'm a monk.
I mean,
Oh, I see. You're trying to do the
I-
hunter-gatherer thing and try to use all the components of the thing we just
Is-
killed.
Peril likes money. We don't need to waste any of the magical tree, and I think that's not.
ironic. This might actually surprise you guys, but I'm actually not a con artist.
How is that con artistry?
Because you're
I
Wait,
literally
are you
telling me
telling
to
us you're
inflate the
not?
value of some beast that literally does not fit your monk order, which you have told me on occasion strictly involves punching people in the face deliberately and violently.
I've described myself as way of the torture monk.
Way of the torture monk. Yes.
I mean,
By the way, I just remember. I don't think I wrote this down. Where's this? Who has the crab sword?
I gave it to
I
you.
think, yeah, I think you
Alright.
do.
All right.
Identify
Yeah,
it
I
and
think
tell me
you
what
have
it
the short
does.
sword.
Because
you
I
have all the
realized
crab.
it. Yeah, the crab sword, like with the miniature crab, wasn't it just a +1 short sword with finesse?
No,
I
it also summoned a crab or something, right?
Yeah, it could also summon a small crab.
think
Like
it was
Phantom.
specifically applied. Also, it was +2 and not +1, I think.
Ah, +1. Okay, +2. Okay, I just have not written it down. Well,
Mm.
Nix, do you even have a magic weapon?
Besides the arrows that I was just given, no.
Well, let's call this a big forward payment. How
Oh,
about
okay.
how was that?
Okay.
Wait, how often do you use your bow?
Depends on how close I am to the enemy.
Let's just say, like, in the time you've been in the campaign, how long have
I've
how
used
much
my
have you?
bow less than I've used my short sword.
Okay, then never mind. I was gonna give you some money to buy a magical bow, but never mind if you're not if you don't use it often.
Why
Yeah,
is
I mean,
the
I only
random
used
monk
it
actually
when.
paying people more than Peril?
I mean, we have very little people who can actually tank hits.
Yeah, like
So it's
I'm
just like
probably the only tank here, and I'm not made for that.
I have the same amount. I have the same HP pool as a fighter. So
I wanted to
Anyway,
fix that.
moving on.
anyway, and the rest of you get 200 gold.
Oh shit!
It's finally paying people.
200 gold is not enough.
Hey,
Well,
I
well,
need like it's not like oh damn I want more gold. It's more like I don't have enough to pay for what I need to pay for.
Well, yeah, I'm probably not me. Like, well, I still had never signed on.
yes,
Well,
you have. Yeah.
No, I have not. I very much refuse to. Yeah.
Why did Discord
So wait, did you give me
thing
the
die?
short sword?
I gave it to Nix.
All right.
The crab. The +2 short swords, and you basically can speak the power word, and now you have a crab familiar for a little bit.
It's not really a short sword.
I mean,
It is a crab-sized katana.
As in it isn't light. It's not light. Instead, it's versatile. But it does have finesse, and it's a +2 weapon.
By the way, I have one or two questions depending on the answer to the first. Do we have the medallion for Evelyn still?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm wearing it.
Okay, cool.
It is my water breathing amulet.
That can send gold, right?
It can send anything non-living. Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna ask Evelyn if she'd be willing to deliver some gold to my family.
Does she know where your family is? Do you want to tell a hag where your family is?
Well, I'm wondering if I'm strong enough to be able to threaten her yet.
No.
Okay, then. I made
I would
that
like to
mistake in my.
I would like to round there's a 1,000 gold bounty on her daughter who has a simp vampire boyfriend.
I once made that mistake when I was a paladin. I threatened a group that I absolutely got my ass kicked and
Nils, when
then
have you
taken
ever been a
prisoner.
Nils, when have you ever been a paladin?
Sorry, that was out of character for just a second. That one sentence.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Keep it in
In a
character. Keep it in
previous life,
character.
I have been a paladin.
In a previous life, I was a holy man.
You know, I believe in reincarnation.
Fucking anime protagonist.
Any fucking way. Alright, wait, hold up. You say you have not signed the contract?
Yeah, that's yeah. I would just felt wrong about signing anything, regardless of what it is.
Would you like to be hired?
Well, I'm nothing against being with the group, right? But it's like, I don't know, if signing contract feels wrong somehow.
I mean, mate, if you don't sign the contract, you're like me, who just has to effectively deal with everything on my end independently, besides the very rare gifts that I get given.
Yeah, and that's for the sole purpose of of being useful.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're not getting the 200 gold
Yeah,
actually.
no,
Then.
that's fine. That's fine.
Alright. Well, yeah, I suppose yeah. Then what? Of course, that means like whatever you loot is technically yours, but there are benefits.
But yeah, we will negotiate if necessary for specifics. But I'm not. We'll see. It is
Well,
what
yeah,
it is.
I suppose that's one thing to take into account for your long range, and you don't have to be concerned about. Ah, goddamn, I have losing employees as it gets, and now just having mercenaries. What's become of me?
Mm,
Anyways, about that Julia
people
that I
don't trust.
wanted. I
Moving
mostly
on.
just wanted something that
Oh.
I saw when I was resting had a I suppose it was somewhat of a vision. It was a bit too vague to be exactly a vision. More like an idea, I guess. Of you know how you can summon things with specific items?
Yes.
Well, I had an idea. I knew about something of my druid school that another guy in a druid school back in the day that used a draconic figure of some kind to summon in a spiritual dragon. And I was thinking that would be quite a useful thing to have. But I knew that he was always summoning it with some kind of an amulet. And I don't know exactly what that amulet is. But I was
Amulet?
thinking I might as well want to try some things out.
I mean, so you're saying it's a summoning spell that requires a figure of sorts, or what is this about an amulet?
It was yes, it requires something of as far as I asked him about it, and as far as he knows, it only needs to be a very valuable object with a dragon imprinted in it.
Well, let's see what I might wait. Just an imprint, then I might actually. It could take me a bit. Of course, I could do with a spell, but now I'm making a boat. So let's see where the fuck's my bag. Good gem. We are a bit low on gems. Let's see. How much of the fine? Oh, I know. This is gonna be a bit stupid. But I take out a pile, a just some chunks of the the gold, the piles of gold we stole from the palace. You following me?
Yes.
And then I'm just gonna fabricate it into an imprinted dragon.
Oh,
Does that work, Jan?
Yup. Why not?
well, I hope I'm not gonna have to try this out for a while yet, but
I hope. Well, if you don't mind, maybe we can raid some more magical trees to have a fully magical bow with multiple effects, if it can even have effects.
if we find more, it might be a good idea to just. Oh my god! Wait, are we gonna have a grinding session?
We have had a monster hunting arc, so anyway, we're probably still just moving east, getting the fuck out of the country, so the immortal Lich Queen whose mission we failed does not, eat our souls. Women, right? So let's get out of here.
Women, am I right?
It's so stupid. It's right though. It's
No,
definitely right.
no, it's not. This is a joke. This is a top G. This is a top G non-friendly space.
Oh.
Nils.
Ruh-roh.
Sorry, my lungs are like stabbing me from the inside right now.
Why?
I don't know. Every time I have to cough, and every time I cough, it feels like some fucking Smurf is inside of me, stabbing me with a needle.
Oh, it's colorful.
It sounds like a lung infection or
Do
like
you-
bronchitis.
Do you have any previous experience with being stabbed by Smurfs?
From what he said,
Pissed
apparently
off.
he does.
I pissed off a dwarf once.
Anyway,
I don't know if that's offensive or not.
Well, calling someone a dwarf now.
um,
Anyways.
when you wake up, you hear a funny little voice in your head.
I do love funny little voices.
Was this only Nils?
Yes.
Alright, never mind then.
Alright. What's the voice saying?
I've been hibernating for such a long time. But that sustenance. Sustenance.
Oh boy, another voice for the head.
Another voice for the head.
Yeah, take a seat.
You'll have plenty of company here.
All I can think about is like somebody who like makes a magical pact with like every single deity that a warlock can make a pact with, just so his head can just be like a self-help group for gods. Take a seat. Welcome to the group. Would you like to introduce yourself?
See, that was a joke, but to be honest, every time I'm in a car, like on the freeway, there's like a voice in my head telling me to open the door.
But
That's called intrusive thoughts. Completely normal. Back to station.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a good tangent right there. Very short.
Okay, I just thought I was like schizophrenic or something.
No, that's normal. I opened the door on the freeway once, actually. But that was on accident because I was a kid and I was dicking around with the door, not
Back
realizing it
to
was unlocked.
session. Back to session.
Before we start admitting to any more traffic crime.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say this often, but continue listening to the voices in your head.
Yes, please. Back it up.
So then, I can guess where this voice is coming from. So you're the reason for my iron deficiency.
Yes.
Okay.
Isn't that what happens when you lose a lot of blood, or is that when you like don't?
I mean,
No,
yes.
that's just blood loss. Iron deficiency is like
Yeah,
different.
specific minerals.
Anemia,
Yeah.
anemia. I was thinking of anemia.
Well, yeah, that's like blood loss. You can get that from.
I'll stop
I mean,
talking
if
now.
you don't eat a lot of food with iron after losing a lot of blood, then you will suffer
I
from
believe-
iron deficiency. That's kind of true.
Guys, nice tangent. Let's hear
Oh,
more.
wow.
Yeah.
I'll stop going on tangents now.
No, you won't. Let's continue.
So, why have you awakened me, and in such a strange form?
Me or you?
Me.
Okay, cool. I thought that could have gone multiple ways. I don't know how you got like this, but I'm guessing you can't do anything about it. As for why you've been awakened, well, you see, we've been fighting, and you kind of are absorbing my blood to give me power. So I'm saying that out loud. That sounds like a demonic relationship.
Who
You're
are
not a
you?
demon, are you?
No.
I was saying my gift to you was cursed.
Hold on. Is he?
I'm-
I actually want to know this. Are you actually saying this out loud? Are you responding to the voice in your head or out loud?
No, I'm assuming it can hear my thoughts.
Yeah, but are you responding out loud or in your head?
No. I am thinking this. Like I am thinking
Okay.
real hard to try and project my thoughts to this.
And we just dumbfounded looking,
That's disappointing.
seeing Nils being deep in thought for once.
We're like,
No,
"Oh,
we do see
he's
it several
turning a
times.
new leaf."
No, we have seen him deep in thought several times. That's rude. It's just there's always been scary outcomes.
Ugh. He's finally being thoughtful for once. Dan, he's really turning over a new leaf.
Oh no.
So, before this conversation goes any farther, I'd just like to say you've been a very good partner thus far. I'd like to keep this relationship symbiotic. I don't want this to be a thing where like you're unwilling to be used and I use you anyways like a slave. I'd rather this be mutual benefit.
Yes.
Please don't kill me for
So-
calling you a slave.
You know, many of my kind have been held as such, and I'm not a big fan of that.
Oof.
But so you do not know how to get me out of here either.
To answer that question, I'm gonna need a little context. You seem to not know how you've gotten to this point either. I found you in this form, so what I need to know, the context I need to know, is what is your true form? Are you an elemental? Are you amorphous? Are you demonic, celestial, fae?
can I ask? Is basically, I was saying, is this the spear talking to him for his thoughts?
He hasn't asked that yet.
Uh,
But
I've
you would
assumed
assume
it,
so.
given that it, like the first thing it said was something like "You've given me sustenance," and at that point, it's like, yeah, I kind of get that.
Yeah, you haven't given anything to anything else, I think.
Like, I think that's reasonable that to make that like connection, right?
Elemental, by the way. I guess your kind would call me that.
Oh, we can be friends then. So, I'm assuming you're from the elemental plane of water or some. I'm not sure if there are adjacent planes for like ice or anything else. I guess there would be. Uh,
Yes. Yes.
wait, we've already been to the elemental plane of water, so we all know about that shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I mean, you don't really know. I'm not sure how much you know about like the actual constellation and planar astrology and so on and so forth, but
Well, just that there is an elemental plane of water that that is inhabited by, or is the home realm for water elementals,
yes.
or water-based elementals.
I am literally losing my fucking mind.
What? Yes. Yes. I indeed come from the plane of water.
You're killing
Well,
me. You're killing me, Nick. You're killing me.
the good news is we might end up there at some point, maybe not of our own volition. But for now, what do you say about being a good comrade?
Yo, we communists now?
No, we're not.
Oh.
If wait a minute. If you awakened from absorbing enough of my blood, that might mean that if you absorb enough of it, you could regain your original form.
I guess.
Because
Form
that's the only denominator here. You know, it's the only factor that that like makes any sense. Unless it's souls. But that's darker. That's way darker.
So I'm not sure if form is not really the issue. It seems that my how'd you call it? I don't know the word. I forgot the word, but I guess I'll just flex. My palace has been encased in this vessel.
Prime real estate, huh? And you know, I can't believe I didn't ask this already. I almost feel like a dick for asking it, metagame, out of character. But have you ever been to this plane of existence, maybe for a bit of fun, night of drinking?
Glorious conquest, yes.
Okay. Wait, what kind of conquest?
You know,
Oh my god.
the kind of conquest where you conquer.
Okay, not sexual conquest. Okay.
Well,
Oh yes, the water elementals looking. The water elementals looking for sexual concept. What's next? Is your dad?
Gotta ask, just to be
yeah.
sure.
Well, you're being efficient. Eventually, you'll get it.
Yeah, just have to ask every water elemental in existence.
I mean, I think couldn't you just like roll on like your knowledge of water elementals, like if you even know anything about them?
I don't. That's the whole thing. Genasi basically it's like a recessive trait sometimes. It can go several generations without it. You just have to have some ancestor that's like an elemental from what I understand.
So literally, your grandpa could be an elemental, but you've just been
Yeah.
thinking all elementals are your dad.
Or
Yeah,
your
because
great
that's literally he only knows that he has like elemental blood. That's it. That's
I
all
mean,
he's going off of.
literally, his great grandpa could have been like a Pact of the Genie warlock.
Yeah, exactly. He just doesn't know enough about this. He only knows that Genasi are like part elemental, and that's all he knows about this.
So now you're just looking for any water elemental, no matter fuck your mom.
Yeah, exactly.
How American.
Oh, that's funny. I mean, you
I do-
should
I do
ask
not-
me
I do
where
not
I
know
come
the
from. I'm also an elemental.
Like
Or
you do not know
Genasi.
the full situation. You don't any fully know how it actually works, but you're gonna blame it on a whole group of people.
Hey, I'm technically okay in the scenario that
Oh yeah,
water
excuse
elementals
me.
are black people. I'm half
You are
black.
half water. Yes,
So,
I mean, you could argue he's like 70% water.
I mean, you could argue a bit more than that.
He's 80% water.
It's not wrong for me to hate water people. I'm already 80% water.
I mean, that just depends on if you're going to be self-deprecating about it. Also, nice tangent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving
back
on.
Back on
Done.
plot. Back on plot.
So, question.
Yes.
Any more?
well, I feel like that was a solid conversation we just had. I feel like we can figure out more as time goes on, but you probably need to get sleeping, right, buddy? Shh, 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 shh. Don't say anything. We'll talk later.
What the fuck?
I love how at first you're like being respectful, and now you're just like, okay, little
What's
baby,
he gonna
sleep
do?
now.
Smite me?
Start draining your blood harder.
You now take extra damage.
You have lost blood privileges.
He's gonna turn you into a fucking catatonic state where anytime you're like he will just leave you with enough blood to keep you alive.
Oh, like one of
You're
those
just gonna
horror
be
movies where the
catatonic.
vampires just make human into cattle.
Yeah, I mean,
Tangent.
depends on if they're gonna be. That depends on if they're
Plot,
gonna be free range chickens.
Plot. Moving on. We're doing spinning my spells. I am mounting this fucking ooze.
You are mounting the
giving-
ooze.
I am turning a bunch of fucking weapons, because we did talk about weapons being raw materials for iron,
Yes.
into a cannon to put that on the ooze as well.
One cannon.
For now,
Okay, hold on. No, I'm gonna restrain myself. Yeah.
Yep. For now, and we moving with the oasis.
You're moving.
We're just going straight east.
You're moving at slower speed than before.
Yes.
Because ooze 8 is move at 20.
Well, I mean, we cannot go ahead, because then people are just gonna attack a giant ooze that has a boat on top of it with a cannon. So.
Imagine seeing that coming towards your town. Just a gargantuan ooze.
Yeah, is that an ooze? No, it's a ship. Wait.
It's a ship on top of an ooze. Yes.
A gargantuan ooze.
I'm just thinking about the boat carriers from Totally Accurate Battle Simulator.
Ah, interesting. Moving on.
Yes, we are moving on. We're
Definitely, for sure.
So,
going ever so slowly. Is there any more grows to fight? More wood together. Wood.
We're gonna go for some deforestation side quests.
I'm not sure since when Peril is now so much into wood, but
Magic.
magic. You're slowly but surely moving out of the eastern forest, out of the western forests. From time to time, you still see like drakes and or not really drakes, more like a singular drake or wyvern or any other draconoid flying over your head.
I've yet to learn Draconic. I'll have to take that into consideration. Well, yeah, I guess I'm assuming we're gonna cross through the center then.
I know Draconic,
Oh, cool. Nice.
amongst many other languages.
I know. That's why I can use you for nice duplication spells.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, as you are nearing the border to the central part, one of those dragons starts swooping down basically in front of you.
Hi.
It's a copper dragon.
Good. That is on the better side. Do I know you?
It could, so you're letting it land. It currently still in the process of swooping.
Oh, I thought it literally just like stormed right in front of us.
No,
And then, like,
it
just
is currently swooping.
swooping. I guess in
Wait.
an attack swooping or
No, it's coming in like to land in front of you, like maybe 20, 30 meters.
Maybe to fight, but not yet.
yeah.
Do its scales look wet at all? Okay, I'll explain. So, okay, so my thought process is, what if it was like, for example, that one thing where you see a red dragon, but it's really a white dragon covered in blood, so it looks like a red dragon.
But it's
What if
bronze.
what if it's
what it
what if
looks
it's
like
a
if it
dangerous dragon that painted itself copper?
Wait, don't you think it painted itself copper and the paint's still wet and now it's starting to moving?
I thought you were gonna say a different. I thought you were gonna say it painted itself brown, and that's
It's like covered in shit.
we are not saying that's a dragon. We are letting the dragon speak in front of us, because we are still now technically in a country of dragon worshipping bug people.
Yeah.
It's so fucking stupid. Okay, yeah, let's go. Sidetrack, baby.
Oh, we are going main.
As it lands in front of you, you notice that it has a person in its claw.
Oh.
A person some of you may know.
Is he small?
Is he in trouble?
Is he a very? Is he a surprisingly good ranger of an ogre?
He is small. He is an yogi. He walks with a cane.
Ah, Bosik. Oh no.
So,
Who's this?
hello. So, you came through here?
Yeah.
And, like, you came back here? You didn't even come to visit and congratulate us.
Well, regarding all the moving, I didn't expect you would stay in the mountain. Yeah, congratulations on winning the election.
Yes.
I'll
Thank
say
you.
out of the mortal Nyokis, you are my favorite. Well,
How
there's the
many do you even
chancellor, and then
know?
there's a chance. So
Ah, yes.
are they still around, or is it just you left?
Um.
Wait, no, they're not. I literally made a chant. Forget that.
I haven't really heard anything of that Chancellor.
Well, I have a score to settle with him, so if he's not dead, do call, and I will kill him for you. Oh, this is your friend. I can forgive. But if he's not,
I have my suspicions about him.
you don't say.
You know, me and Ashant, we're old. We have been here for a very long time. That guy just appeared and disappeared. I'm thinking he might be some sort of shape changer. And not actually one of us.
I am not surprised by this, actually. No, I definitely want vengeance. You guys wouldn't happen to have a teleportation circles around here, right?
Sadly, no.
Otherwise, I have to bid.
I guess we found an old one under the castle.
Ooh, oh. Which castle? Do you have a? Please tell me you have a castle to the south.
No. You know, the castle we've just kind of captured or are in the process of removing all those stone things out of.
Oh, the stone elementals. Oh yeah, did you have to? Didn't you have to? What happened to all those actually? Were you just finding them? Yeah, you were.
Yes, those stone curses and the golems.
Yeah. By the way, what happened to the mage tower?
We took that with us.
Ah, I would have liked to have a look at it.
It now stands on top of the mountain.
I now I really wish I'd come visit you.
Maybe another time.
Definitely, especially if you get a magic circle we can use, because it's don't have to search for the one under the castle.
Yes. That I would much appreciate that. And we are preparing for, or we are renewing the infrastructure, let's say.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
Including the magical.
Well, we will in the future have some business with non-Neokis residing in this area, so we might return. So if you have not settled your arch wizard shape changer issue, oh yeah, he has access to an 8th level spell, so that might be a future issue.
I think by now I have mentioned. So I mentioned at least once that he gathered a bunch of conjuration wizards for some reason. Like I think from that was a thing when you did information gathering on the castle for the assassination. That they gathered a bunch of wizards and did some sort of ritual.
So I guess that is how they did the gate. Well, anyway, if you still have this issue when we ever return for a friendly visit, or definitely visit the mountain, You can see help each other out.
Yes, I hope so.
Do you have a greeting now in this Holy Land?
Not really. No. We're kind of just, establishing everything.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Then,
And you have had no like other run-ins with the cult.
no, not really. No.
Yeah. I wish I had sending, because then we could have kept in contact.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna visit you later, so maybe have a look at that magic tower if I may.
Yes. Until then, farewell.
Have a good one.
Have, have a good one. Must suppress urge to end stream.
That would be really funny if you just ended stream like right now.
Have a good one.
Yes.
Well,
Who was that?
oh, as I think I told you before we got banished to that island, we just swept a bunch of the monsters around the area. We heard about some dragons, and we wanted to see if we could help them. We didn't actually need to help them, but we did talk. We did just have a nice conversation with them. Did some small trading, and yeah, he was just a very nice Nyogi we met over there, and they had a bunch of different kinds of dragons you don't often see. But yeah, they live in the mountains behind the Western Kingdom, which is where we came from. And
Cool.
yeah, they are a cooler side. Have a bit of an there's a bit of some they're very close to the Underdark, which is something they might have to settle in the future, or we can settle for them for money, lots of money. I made a lot of money off them legally too, ethically as well. So I would definitely not mind seeing them again.
That sounds like a rare thing.
Definitely. That's why we keep those contacts good. And now they have the winning side. So that's great.
Still don't know how they won, do we?
What?
No, like we thought. I figured that they were unlikely to win, but we never really figured out how that went down, have we?
Well, I can assume they all saw a bright light. They all saw a bright light, and a bunch of people just also automatically voted on them. So I assume they did just some big sort of mind control spell. I can say, as a mind control wizard myself, that is very possible to do that.
Well, that would make sense, I suppose.
Well, yeah. Again, if the side's gonna win, maybe the side we has not either not fucked over, and yeah, it's just that the side we have not fucked over. I don't mind that one winning.
Yeah.
Because now
I
it's just
guess.
religious fanaticism, so be a good thing to be in the good graces of their immortal person. So that's great.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So now we're just gonna
Yeah.
go through the center, enter the land that once was communism, now free of communism.
Ah, yes, you
And
gotta love no communism.
yeah, no more communism.
Hell defeats communism by doing nothing.
By failing a coup, I defeated communism.
By failing a coup against someone else.
I mean, to be fair, communism defeated itself as usual.
And capitalism tried beating it way too hard.
And then also failed in the process, but still came out on top.
Yeah, exactly. I think yeah, the
If
fight between
communism
and capitalism is
imploding and capitalism just failing upwards is not just standard. That just
Anyways.
Anyway, yeah, let's go through. We never actually explored the Asian territory either, so maybe there's some cult activities there. That's why they're communist.
I'm not sure how read up on communist theory the average pirate is, but
Yes.
or the average kraken.
They're probably closer to
Yes.
anarchists, really.
The answer, yes. Moving on.
Yeah, we do also have on our Monster Hunter list. We do also have some boars over there, and
You know, we were playing Monster Hunter now.
well, the list is not the list is not complete. So yeah.
Damn,
So-
if we actually start fighting beasts, I'll have to remind myself what favorite enemy does. Fuck.
Great. Yeah, there's a strange boar roaming the eastern forest of the east. So we have to take note of that because we're going to the eastern forest of the east because that's on our path.
And yes, Eastern Forest of the East is not redundant. Because like the East sector and then the eastern part of the eastern sector.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly. It's written as strange boar are said to roam the eastern forest, and that is circled the east as in the east region.
Yes.
You could have just said the right side of the.
I refuse to call the communists the right area.
That's good stuff.
Okay, so you then make your way into the center, and in that crater, or in the valley-like structure, is currently a lot of construction afoot.
Yeah, no more trees.
I mean, there are still trees, but there's now also statues.
Off.
Let me just make sure that I get the numbers right. It should be.
Excuse me. A number? I didn't say the amount of statues.
It's 15 different statues. Depicting various animals, both mundane and mythical in nature. While in the very center, there is currently what looks like a pyramid under construction, with an obelisk in front of it that kind of has an image of the sun on top of it.
Who would have known? Religion is a pyramid scheme.
I mean, of course it is. Moving on.
Yes, moving on.
Yeah.
When it
Not
said a
move on.
bunch of beasts and magical, non-magical nature, do some of them resemble the things we've been hunting?
I guess one of them is a dragon.
We have not been hunting dragons.
One of
That's
them
the
is
one-
actually a basilisk.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, we have fought the basilisk, the jala worm, the ningyu, technically the ooze, but let's not tell him that. Whatever happened in the Dragon Mountains that we do not speak of.
yes.
Whatever the fuck that thing from the Grey Plane was.
Yeah. No, it's like
The big froggy the froghemoth.
It's like a jackal, a hawk, a hyena, a scorpion, a serpent. I don't have them on top of my head, as those statues are kinda originating from a different campaign.
Anyway.
And then for the more magical stuff, there's like basilisk, a rock, just a lot of things, and a giant, a dragon, and stuff.
Stuff, yep.
And in the center there's a sun.
Praise it.
Praise.
Yes. Yeah. And I'll assume you're just passing through.
Yep.
Yep.
Right now we're in the good graces, but who knows for how long.
Yeah, you do see those crocodile scarab boys you have been you have heard about doing the construction there.
I thought they all disappeared. Alright.
It might have already been a new clutch. Anyway, crossing the border into the east. You feel that the air has grown colder. Like there is a visible fall in temperature.
Like a tundra?
The temperature is like down by, I'd say, like 10 degrees from like, I don't know, 20 Celsius, by the way, from like 25 or something that it was before to like 15. I mean, the region is still heavily forested.
Yeah.
Yes, and snow. What the fuck is that?
That is Lord Kenneth Gregory the Fourth.
I could just give you a Lord Kenneth Gregory the Fourth.
Now we have a drawing.
I think that's extremely detailed. I mean,
that is a tsunami.
That's an Usaces.
Corporate wants you to find the difference between picture one and two.
I don't see I don't see its ship, so let's just make the ship.
Honestly, I don't see any difference between either picture. Like, what are you talking about? You just copied over the drawing that was already made.
Wait. Is that actually visible in?
Yeah, but that thing don't have a ship on top of it. So let me just draw the ship.
I cannot wait. Nice tangent. Where'd you get it?
Drawing fun.
Go on.
Traveling through that area, you don't really come upon civilization quickly. Though, after a while, you do hear some commotion from basically out of the forest from beside the road.
Oh, let's see what that is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Head toward it. What's going on?
Inspecting the scene more closely, you can see Nyogi type creature who who is currently dragging the corpse of a wolf with a spear stuck in, or a javelin stuck in it, across the forest floor.
What kind of wolf?
What kind of Yogi?
The wolf is it's just your typical like gray wolf.
Right.
The Nyogi has the head of a Gila monster or Gila lizard. Or I think they are also called pearl lizards. And the lower body of a velvet worm. Which are like...
That's a new type of Nyogi, I can say that.
Yeah. Velvet worms are not real worms, by the way. They are like in the same type of animal as like centipedes. So they do have legs. This kind of boy.
Ah, ugh, sticky. Well then, hail, traveler.
Hale, what are you doing here?
I could say the same thing to you.
Hunting?
Yeah, that.
In a hunting grounds?
After the election,
Well, yeah, food is needed, no?
Yes, we've just started settling.
you're the new branch.
Yeah, the guys before looked like ants.
Yeah, right, bastards.
Like ants and eels.
Bastards, all of them.
So, why are you here?
Well, we're just going straight through.
Yeah, just
We
passing through.
We have heard about some boar to the east, messing around, but I assume it's not been word of that has not been spread yet. Because I learned of it before the election, and you know.
Ah. Yes. We sadly there was no boar hunt. We didn't find anything boar-like in the east.
That was supposed to be strange.
No, nothing but normal animals.
What would you know about normal?
And I guess weird things in that cave we sealed off.
You sealed off the cave?
We sealed off the cave.
Alright.
There was weird stuff.
It was a nice island.
Yes, a nice island with weird people.
That's a bit racist, ain't it?
Maybe. So,
I suppose that means he will not be disturbed for a while. Alright. Well, I'll heavy hunting then.
yeah. Happy hunting to you as well.
Thank you.
Yeah. If you remember, the list was literally a list of things the pirates wanted to hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we're lucky, we either find pirates or we find a big boar. Because, oh yeah, I think the pirate does not know, I'm saying this in character, the pirates like to graft things. As in, like, they take monsters and graft them onto themselves to get some of the power. Like, we fought a pirate monk that was half hedgehog. Well, not half hedgehog, he just turned spiky. So...
What?
Things.
The worst descriptions. The absolute worst.
He was not a hedgehog, he just turned spiky. I think he was actually cold damage spiky, but that could be wrong too.
Yes.
He literally just turned into a blue spiky hedgehog, is what you're saying? Was
he
he
went
fast?
fast?
I'd
Yeah,
seven
was he-
spikes to be specific.
Good stuff, yes.
Yes. And you happily continue your travels. So you want to I'm assuming you want to take a while to actually search the Eastern Forest.
Say that again?
I'm assuming you want to try and search that forest for the boar.
I mean,
or once you actually
I mean,
end up
I
at the eastern
mean,
parts.
a certain someone can make that search very much easier.
hi.
Alright.
I mean,
That's-
I could just use my ranger abilities because we're in a forest.
Oh, yeah, that too.
This is my favorite. This is one of my favorite terrains.
Yeah, cool. And while you do that, the druid can help with commune with nature.
Yeah, or the druid could be boring and do that. Yeah, that also
I know
works.
that you probably would know the way. The druid just know location.
Okay.
For a 2-part process.
Yes.
It just gives you 3 facts basically. So you would find out the locations of a few small encampments or like places with a lot of tents. Those very same places would also. Would you know from what plane the influence stems?
I mean that depends on you.
I guess you would notice. I guess you would notice all around you influence from the astral plane.
Oh, neat.
You know, massive crater that brought the Nyogi here.
Ah. I didn't think
And
they were extra dimensional.
I just thought they were aliens.
yeah, but technically,
Wow.
like
Yeah, but you're racist.
different planets are also basically different planes in a way.
I
We
heard
need
it
to
here.
build a wall.
Because because space is like kind of its own plane.
I thought that. You know what? I don't know D&D lore that well.
Because space
We're
is
not
like
doing canon law.
space is like kind of the astral plane.
You know what?
Anyway,
Yeah.
Like,
Anyway,
I-
sounds like a good point.
exactly. Anyway,
Exactly.
what else interesting could you find?
A life? Can I find a life?
That's not interesting.
Maybe more outer plane influence. I guess Nyogi would be more like from a different material plane, or just from. It's weird how. I really have to think about how I would describe that.
Otherwise, the cultists would probably have influences of, plane of water or whatever fucking plane the Kraken is in.
But
That's
basically, you would also find one spot with some influence from what kind of is the edge of space, the very like outer parts of the astral plane.
That's dark. Deep, if you might even add.
Okay, well, that's definitely not going to be anything bad.
I hope it is.
Yeah, bad is profitable.
You want to get into some spicy
Loot.
Okay. Yeah.
Otherwise,
I forgot loot.
now we got locations. Ranger.
Yeah.
What up? He just told location. Can you see any sign of tracks? I can imagine like we have Nyogi. They are multi-legged because it's to them apart, and
I mean,
the cultists would like be bipedal often, and a big ass paw will probably some big ass prints.
yeah. Well, I mean, if we're
We just fine. Looking.
I should be able to. Fairly easily, actually.
Yeah.
The
By the way,
question
how
is,
tall are the trees?
what do you guys? Do I need to roll something? Jan, for me to figure this out.
Survival. I think you get like
Survival.
some sort of advantage or whatever from tracking in your
For my
favorite
natural
terrain.
explorer, I get expert. I
it's-
essentially treat it like I have expertise.
Oh, okay, it's expertise. Not
Also, since we're
advantage.
hunting a boar, which is a beast, out of curiosity, the other two, the cultists and the Nyogi, well, the cultists at least, they would be considered humanoids, wouldn't they?
Yes.
That would give me advantage on looking for the boar and the cultists,
Yes.
because humanoids and beasts are my favorite enemy.
You
Okay.
can
Isn't
fit
it
right
with
in.
humanoids that you only pick like a certain types of humanoids? Or is that changed with the alternate rules? Because that always bothered me a bit.
Humanoids, no, don't think it's specific about some.
I must have misread that then. Which I do a lot.
Both Survive Savage.
I mean, tracking humanoids is always useful because you can find your party when you get lost.
Yes. So, shall I roll
Not if we
separate
don't
rolls
pick any
for
humanoids,
trying to
baby.
find-
Yes, you can
We're trying
give
to
me
find-
separate rolls both with advantage.
Okay.
Oh no, you
and-
don't. Oh, only do one with advantage. That should be
Yeah,
enough.
and I'd be rolling survival, right?
Yeah.
Okay, one sec. I need to
Yeah.
edit the proficiency level. Okay. There you go.
That's a 22.
No, isn't that a 26 because expertise?
I just reread it. It doubles my proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it should be.
Yes.
26.
You can.
Plus 11.
You are able to.
Yeah, you know it's not excessive at all. All I will say is when a ranger's in their favorite terrain and they're dealing with their favorite enemy, they're great.
Yeah.
You can
This is just
very
the one-
quick.
Very quickly track these bitches down.
Exactly. And you come upon a part of the forest where the forest floor has been soaked with blood. There are several large, half-butchered pigs lying around.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nobody tells John Park.
Who?
How nice.
And the humanoid footsteps would basically continue on further to the east. The pigs, when you actually come close to them, look very peculiar, as in they have sprouted various mouths, eyes, and tentacles all over their body.
Ooh,
Huh.
more
Yeah.
meat.
I mean,
Guys, always look on the bright side of life.
if we run out of food, it's better than nothing.
Guys, free calamari.
Yeah, free calamari with a side of pork.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No,
Hell.
Honestly, that'd be delicious as fuck. I'd be down.
I would like to maybe have a look at if there's. Well, what the fuck? What would this be? Is this magical in nature or in the natural part? If
What
like
do you
there's
mean?
you said like the pigs had like tentacles and extra eyes and mouths.
Yes, all over their body. Like also
you
the
just
mouth
have-
and eyes are all over their body.
Did you also
Yo.
have detect magic prepared?
Well, as a wizard, I can always visual cast any spell I can visual cast. Yes, let's actually we've already detect magic as well. While I would like to investigate if the more like these mutations have been put on the pigs or they are more natural that way.
So yeah,
Yo? Would you Do you like help?
Very much so. If I can get help.
I've got. I'm just gonna ritual detect magic because I have it prepared anyways.
I mean,
then-
all
So-
I'm gonna say is I'm just very happy we're
So we get a
We're in this
double
one.
ritual detect magic.
Yeah, so we can actually help each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are both detecting magic coming from the same exact spots.
Damn, that's
God.
insane.
The pigs.
The pigs.
Alright. Can I detect what type of magic? Can I try to see what type of magic it is?
I mean, detect magic tells you the tells you the school of magic, doesn't it?
Yeah, but if it
Yeah.
wasn't, it's more like, is it inherent magic it has, or magic placed on it?
There is a thing I have been wondering about,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
which is with the whole Cobalt Press spells. There's like the spells that have like the subtypes.
Yeah.
I'd say that maybe detect magic would detect those too.
Yeah. Oh.
And that thing just it's basically oversaturated with chaos magic.
Oh.
What type of magic is chaos magic?
Pretty chaotic magic, I'd say.
That
Damn,
means
that's
many things.
insane.
It's usually like a heavy influence from chaotic planes. It for
Eldritch?
example wild magic surges,
Okay, so not
or any
Eldritch.
influence from the plane of chaos.
Damn.
I didn't know that's
Gotta
okay.
love it.
Alright, we got some
Easy.
we got some wild magic.
Basically the equivalent of limbo in here.
I thought that was a grave plane.
No,
It
the
might have
great
just been
plane is mostly a true neutral plane actually,
Like limbo?
while limbo
I mean,
is
Limbo was technically neutral.
limbo is not technically neutral.
I mean, depends. Which
It's
version of
like
Limbo
the
you're referring
most
to.
chaotic plane of the Forgotten Realms setting. It's like the
Setting.
one on like the
I mean,
far chaos side.
Chaos is inherently neither good
Yes,
nor evil,
tangent.
so it's
Yeah.
neutral.
Yeah,
it is.
it's the chaotic neutral plane, the purely chaotic
Tangent.
plane. While the
Anyway.
great plane
Yeah.
in here is the true neutral plane. Like
Alright.
Anyway, we are dealing with some wild magic here.
Maybe
Oh.
somebody's search just went wrong.
See, I'm
Yeah.
good with I'm good with the wild, and I'm good with magic. I'm not good with wild magic.
Well, now we're looking for wild magic within the wild woods. Let's colonize.
Oh, we're doing that now?
Colonize?
I mean,
In this
Are we-
economy,
hey,
Are we doing it?
this
with-
I am the economy.
Are we doing it with or with? No, never mind. That's a stupid joke. Okay, what do you mean?
Anyway, what did you actually find tracks, Nix?
I imagine I found a fair amount of tracks.
Yeah, we just saw
basically like
tangible on the pigs.
tracks leading here from the pigs, a bunch of slaughtered pigs, and humanoid tracks going further into the east.
Humanoid
Mhm.
tracks.
Yeah.
Yes, humanoid tracks going further eastwards, which is curious.
Well, they are probably looking for the ball. Let's intercept them and kill.
can you?
Hey, Kenneth, are you hungry?
What do you
Yeah,
mean
we
they are
have to-
probably looking for the strange ball? Look in front
that's-
of you.
I mean, we got some pretty strange bulls here. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know
but
about
this
you
is-
guys.
Well,
I
but
mean,
there's plural.
I would like to say, yeah, that's plural. Last time when we thought we had found the thing, we fought a thing that was a froghemoth, and then we fought a eldritch
Figure.
gray monster of torsos, arms, legs, and a bunch of screaming heads.
Yo, that sounds like fun. Let's go chase these humanoids.
They are very fun.
Yes.
Yo, I can't wait to never be surprised in a forest.
Their trails then lead further on. Oh yeah, Kenneth Gregory the Fourth totally is feeding on some swine. If that's what we're
Yeah,
well, I
offering.
baby.
don't care. I don't care.
Always
It's
on
not
that
my-
grind.
It's not my food.
I would still like to point out my great ass drawing of Kenneth the Fourth with a boat and a cannon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's professional.
If
It is
someone,
actually pretty good.
I will copy that drawing and put it onto my drawing archive page.
That works fine for me because this is multiple layers, and if it ever gets reset, it just goes to the corner with the club, my mage hand, the drawing of a Kafra, and the Watt Peril in the corner.
Yes.
Top kick.
Oh, you mean the clusterfuck?
The clusterfuck. That describes it
realm-
pretty well.
The realm we never go to.
Yeah.
Mm. Well,
And
follow me, people.
yeah,
Lead the way.
those
Just follow him.
those footprints lead to wagon tracks.
Oh.
But we also have wagon tracks. I mean, we also have a wagon.
I mean,
Yes, you are currently not chasing yourself. You're pretty sure you weren't here before.
well, I don't think I can keep up
Richer.
with a wagon on foot very easily.
You can't get up with one that's on the same space as an elemental. I know, as a ooze.
Okay, well, let's go.
Yep.
Lot away.
Yeah.
Also, how high are the trees?
How high are trees?
Well, it depends on the forest, but you know.
Yeah,
that's
like
how much-
10, like 10, 12 meters.
Oh, great! So taller than taller than a gargantuan ooze with a ship on top of it.
Yeah.
Great.
Cash money, my gamer.
Cash money.
What a weird question to ask. Why would you want that specifically?
You know, so we did not give out our position with a giant ass ooze with a ship and cannon on top of it.
I'm gonna spoil this for you. We're very we're very conspicuous.
We are the definition of conspicuous.
sneaky breaky like.
Totally. Anyways, moving on.
I'm just saying, I have multiple different centaurs that are more sneaky than us right now.
Why do you have multiple different centaurs?
I love playing
Why
centaurs.
not? Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And most of my centaurs are at least somewhat roguelike, because what is funnier than what's funnier than a centaur? A centaur who you didn't know was there.
A minotaur that you didn't know was there. But anyways, moving on.
I can tell you what's funnier than a rogue centaur.
Do it.
Dead
Bear
one.
barbarian?
Nope. An in character session.
That would be that would be comical. That'd be comical.
Never.
Yeah.
Heresy. Moving on.
Moving on.
I mean, he's kind of okay at stealthing, maybe. No, he's actually not.
Yeah, he's a slime.
Would you guys like me to just like
Maybe that's a good idea. To be fair,
Should
that's a good roll for a -3 in the stealth.
should
Yeah.
I just use pass without trace?
Likely.
Okay. Because it's like it would affect he would be technically in range to get the benefit from pass without trace. So now all of us, as long as you're within 30 feet of me, you have a +10 to your stealth rolls.
Yeah.
Plus
I mean,
10
it
bonus
may
to stealth.
also just mirage around it. And then
But
you're
that's
like
boring.
doubles. And then you're like double stealthed.
My god, we're stealth squared.
The thing is, the moving mirage is kind of weird. So,
Yes, that's why I
Yeah.
was like pass without trace, because it's less weird, because we're just being incredibly quiet and untraceable.
yeah, and the wagon tracks lead right out of the forest.
I mean, you can mirage yourself as something else than. I mean, you could probably mirage yourself as like a moving fog or moving cloud.
That's a good
Just
idea.
the giant
Just
fog wall centered in one location, moving along the road.
We are literally a cloud of death. That like that. I like that.
Well,
I
sounds
mean,
about
what's
right.
stealthier, right? A massive cloud or a big ass ooze?
Yeah, I would argue
Um,
it's not gonna make us. It's not gonna make us less inconspicuous when we already have a gargantuan slime with a ship on top of it
Yeah,
behind us.
honestly, I'd
Yeah,
rather be a
well,
fog.
we can only get more inconspicuous from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And can we
Well,
see?
so
And we
we're
maybe see.
leaving. We have to leave the forest to follow the tracks, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were going eastward anyway, and it seems like the cultists got to the pigs ahead of us.
I mean, oh well.
Sorry, maybe there'll be more forest. We're going straight east to the, because we're not crossing the middle river.
To be honest, I like how in 2 separate sessions we've ended up in my favorite terrain, and I haven't mentioned it for at least one of them.
Yeah.
The other one that I'm favorite in is the desert, and we were in a desert not that long ago.
Ironically, we are on our way to a desert. The
I
next
know.
arc location is the desert.
It's
So
great.
so it
It's all
has
coming at me.
been 1 hour 30 already. I would recommend our first break now, or our one break,
Yes.
basically.
Yeah, I won't break because we
Our
keep
union
derailing
mandated
ourselves.
break.
So
Damn,
we're gonna
hard
break
work,
now.
hard work.
the sound appears. Ooh, sound magic. We are on the internet again. I guess we were before as
Run!
well.
The internet is a series of tubes.
There's tubes.
Moving on.
Yes. Finally, moving on.
Yeah.
We are freed from that hellscape that was a
Adventure time.
conversation.
Come on, grab your friend.
And now for something completely different.
Yeah. Those wagon trails actually go on for a while. Like, talking about a multi-day while.
I mean, to be fair, we are going. If they're going straight, we're going straight. We're going that direction anyway.
Yeah. Until you may notice how on your map there's like it kind of looks like a river on the map, but it's like an ocean strait.
Yeah, that's where we're heading. That's why
Exactly.
we have a boat.
Yeah.
Yo, damn. Let's hope we don't sink our battleship.
And
If it's
basically
fucking-
that wagon just goes
Into the water?
right onto the coast, and you kind of can't track wagons through water.
They
Oh.
motherfuckers, they got underwater travel. Oh, they got ships. Maybe they also have ships.
Yeah, maybe the pirates have ships. Have you ever thought about
Oh.
that?
Well,
If we
yeah,
are
but
under the
maybe they set up camp or something, and we could, ambush.
That sounds far too easy.
Yeah, but that's one of it. Could we check? No, we came across the border. Could we check like how long ago that might have happened, where they died?
I can assume that loading wagons onto a ship would show some signs.
Anyone can give me a nature or survival for that.
Yeah, if someone actually stolen that, please.
Huh? What?
Let
I
me
cannot-
see what I have.
I
What,
cannot
what do
do
you? What
this.
do you? What do you need?
Nature or
What do you
survival
know?
to track how long
Nature.
the
Boars died.
Well,
What do you get? What do you get
that.
the tracking class to do it? And we're tracking what again?
I don't have advantage on that, but that's still a 20.
Wait, the boss?
Yeah, how long the
We're
boss have
tracking-
been dead? That was what
Yeah,
we
we're
wanted
tracking
to
the
track,
cultists, which are
right?
humanoids, correct?
Okay, hold on. We're tracking which
Wait,
death. What?
listen, listen. We're not tracking anything. We're trying to find out how long ago the boars died.
That counts as well. We're not trying. Okay, we're looking
still
at these tracks.
survival.
These tracks. Doing anything with tracks is tracking.
Stop. We're currently not looking at tracks. We're looking at that boar because I may or may not have just kind of skipped you ahead way too far without.
No, because we said we were going to follow the wagon, well, the tracks which led to the
Yeah,
wagon.
but he's
we
doing a
followed
small
that.
little retcon. I want us to maybe check out how long ago the boss actually were dead when we found them.
Yeah, because that's crucial
Okay, well, I
information.
mean, either way, I still get advantage. I was just
Yeah.
double checking what I was meant to be, because
Yeah.
it's a beast. I get advantage on anything to do with. Well,
Yeah.
advantage on checks to do with.
Yeah, survival.
So there you go.
Oh,
Damn.
Okay.
And also, wait. So we're still in the. So we're back in the forest now. So that means I have expertise in that.
Yeah, but you're not doing anything relating to the forest. You're doing stuff relating to the pigs.
True. Actually, let me check the description.
So,
Yeah.
from the state of I'm not sure if I should describe that or if that is too much of a gross out thing.
If it's too
Rotten
much of a
maggot.
gross out thing, yeah, you don't.
Like
Depends.
because usually you can track it like through the development of like flies and stuff. It's like a
Yes.
pretty reliable way to track. Like
Just give me a.
Pupa
You
and
don't need to go
lava.
into detail if you don't wish.
Just give us a daytime estimate.
yeah,
Yeah.
you would say like a bit under a week.
Oh,
Ah.
well, that for a bit short of a week. I think
They
they
might be a little bit
they're a
ahead.
bit behind them.
yeah.
I think they might be a bit ahead of us. Just a little bit.
Well, I do hope they're not going the same direction we are. They would have no reason to do that unless on fucking list, the pirates also went to the fucking Morgoth and got the same quests. You wouldn't do that, would you, Jan?
Out of
I-
character asking, would you do that, Jan?
I think you know that they went to him, and I think he made them fight in his arena unto the death, or something like that.
So there's a decent chance that they might have the same quest.
No, because we got the quest after we literally made a bunch of cock jokes. Then we fought anyway, just for fun, and then we did some space drugs with him, and then we got a quest because I
Well-
wanted to do some interdimensional warfare.
Okay.
The best,
Fucking hell.
the best description.
It was very correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing for that.
That means the pirates do know about the Morgoth. Does not mean they got the quest, and if they fought to the death, that means they died.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean they know about the god killing Halberd and the king in the desert.
I mean,
Okay, it's not god killing Halberd. It was a Halberd used by some gods that are now dead.
Yes.
yeah, close enough. Anywho, so we figured out that there are a fair bit ahead of us.
Wait, how
Yeah.
much do you
We're
actually?
gonna go east.
How much do you know about the gods who are dead?
Barely nothing. Only what the headless people told us, and what the Sir Comorian told us. Well, we don't actually know the nature of the Great Plane. We just know because when the angels split the earth, and we do know there's all manner of creatures and things. And I know what happened to my soul in the Great Plane if I die. And I think I wrote down the description of what about Halberd. Yeah,
I'm under the water. Please help me.
Because I don't think the description was that the god who used the halberd is dead. It's more that the guy who used the halberd became a god, and and kind of doesn't use the halberd anymore, and his physical body is dead. If I remember correctly, because
Interesting.
I don't think I've killed off any of the Azari gods.
Well, I thought they
think.
belonged. I thought there was some dead. I thought the. Oh no! I think I mixed something up because I believe I was told the Grey Plane was full of dead gods.
Yeah.
And I might have mixed it up with. I might have mixed it up with the glaive.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
I don't think those are related.
Yep, I just mixed up my law.
professional folks, only the best.
The
Moving
thing
on.
is, every time someone messes up the law, because I also only really write down little pointers. I also just start to
Believe it.
gaslight myself. Yes.
Speaking of law, that don't really go. Were we given a second demon disc?
You are not given a second demon disc to deliver. You just delivered the first one to that.
Ashy.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we're.
Oh no, maybe you
Did we
were
get
given the
everything
second
we
one.
wanted from
Wait.
the corpses?
Because in the east is where we met the demon guy with the
Yeah.
guns.
The disc was from Ashy, and did he give you a message to send back? I think because
I'm the one asking.
I think if I remember correctly, he didn't give you one because you weren't going to come across the guy who he wanted to deliver it to soon.
Alright.
Or it just was not in the right direction.
Well, let's go sailing.
Let's go
Sweet.
sailing.
Are you ready for test drive, Kenneth? Lord Kenneth Gregory the Fourth?
Indeed I am, indeed I am. Oh, I can't find anything under whose aces anymore because I actually renamed him to Lord Kenneth Gregory the Fourth. That way I can find the stat sheet anymore. Okay.
My God.
Hope he has a swim speed.
Yes, he does.
Hope it's faster than his walk speed.
It's the same.
Well, we have to look into getting some boosters.
Or tails.
Fire the rockets.
We don't have cloth, because all of us could have turned cloth into a sail.
You are
Who's
currently
cloth?
not in the possession of cloth, no.
Not enough, at least.
Who's cloth?
You know the stuff you make clothes or sails out of?
Oh. I thought you were
Yeah.
referring to a person.
I could, if I tried to learn the creation spell, I could have made a cloth, but I didn't because I wanted to dominate someone's mind. So, pick and choose. We just have to go to level 10 before that.
Anyways, on an adventure.
Yes.
I thought we were already on adventure.
Yeah.
Technically, I only count the adventure starting when things get interesting, like going across the water.
Do I
I'm not that
want...
one.
So,
I am under the water, please help me.
do I even want to let you do, like, let's say more random encounters actually on the water? Probably not.
Why?
Depends.
Because,
I mean,
because I then have to manage to also manage the gargantuan ooze. Which,
Fair enough.
It just kind of makes combat a little bit weird. Like, for, like, big ship fights, I can just distract him with the ship, but not for, like, big fish.
You could say it's...
I mean, yeah, maybe the big fish. Maybe the big fish does not want to fuck with the ooze. I doubt the ooze can do much attack in the water.
It is under the water.
I mean,
The cannon wouldn't be able to do much. The ooze might distract.
the ooze does have pseudopods and engulf and vapors of tranquility.
Oh yeah, I forgot something here. The ooze, if you ever ingest any of the ooze liquids, you will be under the effect of both dream and compulsion, maybe calm emotion. He's a whole mind control liquid sort of fella.
It's a good thing we're not consuming it.
Yeah, it's not like I have a bunch of vials of his liquid.
Cool. Good to
I'm
know.
so glad
Don't
that
accept
you
the drink
milked
you
him.
give me. Moving on.
Milked him.
I would.
I mean, that's
I
what he
would.
did, didn't he?
Technically, I did. Yeah, I traded with him.
That's
Cool.
somehow worse.
Anywho,
That somehow is a worse description.
we're on a boat.
I don't think there is a worse description than milking.
No, milking. I think trading fluids is might be worse than milking fluids.
We did not
I
trade.
don't know.
We do not trade fluids.
I think that is very subjective if milking or trading fluids is worse.
Depends on context. Moving on.
Go
Okay,
on.
yeah. Tangent.
Oh yeah, I should probably mention I'm still been stuttering. That primordial magic metal book I got.
Can you read
Yes.
Primordial?
Yes.
Oh shit. You're someone who I can someone I can talk to in Primordial.
You don't even know the half of it.
I mean, you don't know how. I mean, I think I know more. How many languages do you know?
I think was it 9 or 10?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can also speak primordial. I thought I didn't, but I can also do it.
Primordial.
It's once
Primordial
again
heavy.
Ron, the only one who doesn't speak primordial.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
from now on, the entire party is just gonna start speaking primordial to each
No,
other.
no, no. We have done that for a while. Nick has been using primordial to ask me on several occasions, "Hey, can I kill this guy?"
I'm just
I
gonna
wonder
start
if I was
speaking
ever
languages.
close enough and just decided not to get involved.
I'm just gonna start speaking random languages I know. I know so many, I might as well.
Let's see how many I got. I once had a language competition with the hack. See, I have one.
It's tangent.
I mean, we're waiting for him. We're kind of buying time, so then.
Oh, never mind. We're buying time. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, so then a certain person can decide whether or not to do water
yeah.
encounters.
But yeah,
It's
I
a
have one.
legally mandated tangent.
Otherwise,
It's
I
not.
have.
Is it a legally mandated tangent?
That doesn't say it's legally mandated. Anyway,
Otherwise,
tell me.
I have 10 languages.
Damn.
Fair enough, mate.
I think it'd be so. Yeah, knowing languages in D&D is like
Funny.
really specific. Like it's really specifically useful. Not specifically useful. You know what I mean? It's really situational.
Well, I
Oh,
still have I have a
incredible.
magic item that buffs my spells the more languages I share with someone. I love it.
I mean, it is pretty funny to know a lot of languages, but in the end, it's not always gonna be. No, it's not. Usually, it's not gonna be useful.
Anyways,
Yes.
back to boat stuff.
Back to boating.
I do love boating.
Technically, it's sailing, but you know.
No. Fun fact, no.
You want a fun fact, do you? I can give you
Yeah.
a fun fact. It would derail the conversation further.
You
but,
do
know.
come upon something in the water,
Ooh, treasure.
Ruh.
and that is
Extra words.
a few rocks sticking onto the water, up on which a broken ship already lies.
Damn, I guess someone sunk their battleship, huh?
Kenneth, let's do some treasure gathering.
All right.
The cool thing about having a gargantuan ooze as the lower part of the ship is you can't get Titanic.
My God.
I mean, what if the ooze dies?
I mean, you're not wrong.
No, because we're literally going 20. We're literally going at best 10 miles an hour. At best.
That ship is very, very slow.
We're going 10
Yeah,
miles an hour.
normal sailing
And
ship
this
can make 20
ship
knots.
can climb rocks. We are not capsizing. Holy shit, we can go through rocky waters with no issue.
Anyways,
None.
let's get on.
Yeah,
Let's
your
go
ship has a
loot
climbing
this boat.
speed.
Our ship has a
We need
climbing
to-
speed.
We need to
Go
figure out how
vertical.
to submerge.
Yo, Quota, your ship has a climbing speed.
Wait a minute, I just also thought of something. If we give the Oasis a sticker of the friendship sticker, and then just run forward with the ship, then let the Ooze take the reaction to just get propelled forward, walk back, run.
Well,
run
Where,
back.
yo, what is this
that's the
naval
worst cheese I have.
slingshot?
Stop
What is
navel
this water
cheesing. No,
slingshot?
you
I
can't.
can run on water now, so
Oh
I
god,
think that could actually work.
Yo,
that is
Jesus?
actually pretty abusable if you stack each other on top of each other. Yes.
No,
Yo,
no,
yo,
no,
Jesus?
no, because it's by reactions. It's more like a one person.
Yo, Jesus?
At best, it would be like if you're just dragging the boat by a rope.
Moving on, anyways. Let's
yeah, but
loot
water
this
walk.
sunk thing. Let's loot the
Fun with
the
loot.
fucking
Yes.
the power of stealing shit.
Is most of the ship on the water? Yeah, so we maybe don't need water walking.
I mean, I can just go in there. It's not that difficult. We can just.
Yeah. Nah. Let's see. Where is that spell? I love
What
this.
spell you're looking for?
This one.
Are you? Oh, now I have to look at the book.
Spell the location.
I can pinpoint money by smell.
My. You know what? I'm not even mad. That's fair enough. Mammons. What the what
Mammon.
is that?
I
Mammons?
think it's mammon.
I
Mammon's
can't read. I'm
average.
colorblind. Avarice.
Give
I
me the
can
money.
I can read the second half of the name, not the first half.
Money, money, money.
Yeah, it's
There,
definitely avarice.
there are. You would detect a total of
I would smell.
or
Sniff,
smell
sniff, sniff, sniff.
2 trails that lead to chests currently underwater.
You want me to get that?
Very much so.
Alright.
Don't we have a water genasi that's?
I mean, I can also. I
I
mean,
mean, maybe you can go together in case you know something grabs you.
I'm not a water genasi. I'm an air genasi.
The other
Nils is a
genasi
water
is the water genasi.
Nils is a water genasi.
Can he do his water thing then? Wait,
Yeah,
you
but if
probably
we go
get
in pairs,
amphibious, right?
Yep, I do.
I mean, if Nils wants to do it, I'm fine with that.
Oh, you
Since
can
I
do
don't
it.
get.
You can do it together.
Yeah, I
that's probably the
I would be a
smarter
lot
way to go.
slower, but it probably wouldn't mind that much.
Alright, well, let's go.
Yeah.
Sploosh.
The
Sploosh
genasi
back.
going into an underwater adventure.
The Genasi and Nyx.
Oh, and Nick's right.
Whatever the
Wait,
fuck
hold on,
means.
Nick, how are you breathing underwater?
I know. I'm a half caster. How do you think? I know water
Magic.
breathing.
That's a 3rd level
no,
spell.
definitely not.
I have more than one 3rd level spell slot.
Alright.
Isn't it a ritual cast?
For you it is. He can't visual
Not
cast.
for me. I can't ritual cast for shit.
Don't you want me to just ritual cast it for you? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Unless we're getting into combat right now, but
I
whatever.
was about to say I have 2 3rd level spells, spell slots, and none of the spells that I have really benefit much from being used at 3rd level.
Right. Well,
So-
anyways, let's go down and under the water.
Under the water.
Under the water.
Help me, I am under the water.
Here we are under the water. Under the sea.
No.
Under the sea.
Oh,
You know it's
no.
better down where it's wet. Okay, sorry.
No. No.
Okay.
Never again.
It's gonna happen again. Come on. Now that I know that we can sing Ariel. It's
Fucking hate you.
That may have been the worst.
Come on, you guys hate my singing that much. Now I'm gonna do it even more.
Why did I
You're
have to
getting-
check the
Oh
fucking
god, I just
Discord?
found the worst creature.
You checked
Debatable.
the Discord?
Did
No,
you find my face?
I found an undead creature called an ogre Pete.
Ogre?
Oh, I know that.
Ogre?
It's very friendly. It's very friendly.
An
I
ogre
like it.
Pete.
Yeah, it's a nice.
It's like
It's a
a
good
Anyway.
centipede,
friend.
but it's an ogre?
It's a good friend.
Like,
It's good. Ogre Pete's are good friends. Anyways, to the
And-
treasure.
Anyway, to treasure. And yes, the first of
Also, yes.
the source of smell is it's a big
The smelly smell that smells smelly.
it's a big heavy chest, like roughly, I don't know, 40 pounds.
Oh, damn, it's convenient that water makes everything. It's convenient that we're in the water.
And also under the sea.
Under the
Nah.
sea.
I refuse
No,
to
that's-
say the word. I refuse to say that because of a certain person.
Do you know where it's better though?
Not answering that question.
I feel like that might be a trick question.
I'm not answering that question. I plead the fifth. Moving on to the treasure.
You mean swimming on?
Swimming is still moving.
Yeah, Moving is just, it is still moving. So, just to get this treasure out
Yes.
of the water. I'm gonna stop saying it that way.
Yeah, and
At some point, I'll stop saying.
that chest is quite easy to drag onto the ship.
Neat. Shall we continue exploring the ship?
But he
Or
only
this
smelled. He
area?
only smelled out.
No,
Yeah,
he had 2 cents.
that is just just the regular magical things, like the magical things like precious metals and gemstones. There could be more things in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go search the ship.
Yeah, good idea.
Give me an investigation.
Okay, investigation.
I'm assuming your favorite terrain is not underwater.
No,
Ah!
that's not an option actually. I can't actually choose that. I would if I could, but I can't.
I feel like
literally
that should
can't.
be like a what do you call it, homebrew thing if you have like a CF or something. CF
The
Uh,
closest I can get to under the water is coastal, but no. I want under the water or nothing.
Yes, you find a cabin with the corpse of a woman holding a small, I guess, lockbox or small chest. Yes.
Damn, if only I was a rogue.
We'll
I'm
figure
taking it.
out.
I was just like, you better take it.
Give me a
Why
perception
would I
check.
not? Perception? Okay.
Wait, all of us have to do perception now?
No, only the guy in the cabin with the chest.
Damn, I got 12 sad moments. It's lower than my passive perception, which is a 17.
The lockbox bites you.
I'm blind. Even though my passive perception is 17, I am blind.
As you grab for the chest, as you grab the woman's chest. I shouldn't
I'm
describe
sorry,
it
what?
that way, but
Grab the lockbox. It's a locked box.
as you grab the woman's lockbox, way better.
There you go. Fucking hell.
The woman grabs back at you.
Sup?
Does she start does she start shouting sexual harassment because he started reaching for her chest?
Well, she just grabbed him, so it's more consensual, I think.
No, I
but,
don't think that I don't think
I
that reaching for the hand and
I mean,
reaching
it's
for your
equivalent.
chest
I
makes
don't
it
think a 9
consensual.
hits you, though. Wait,
No, a
does it have
9
advantage on
doesn't.
ambush attacks or anything? Let's just pretend it does.
Retaliation does not equal consent.
Okay, that 22 would hit. Yeah, 22 would.
What? I thought it was the hand that did it, not the hair.
No,
It is hair.
the hair's
It is
grabbing
hair.
back at you.
Oh, the heck? What?
Yeah, it's hair. This is the second weirdest fight I've ever had.
Yes. You
No
are
slashing
currently
on
grappled.
grappled. Okay.
I don't think you're
now.
actually restrained. No, you are just grappled.
Bro, what does grappled mean again? I forget.
You
you
just
can-
can't move.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh, I can't move? Oh, that's fine. I'm not planning on moving.
Yeah, you can do everything else though.
Yeah, like
Damn.
slaughtering.
So we're still fully submerged, correct?
Yes.
Well, time to test out this new sword I was given.
You do have an actual swim speed, do you?
Technically I don't.
Wait, aren't you a water genasi? Hold on.
No.
No.
Oh, there's Nils.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
Nils is
confuse
the
you guys
water
until the end of fucking time, okay?
I think he just has water. What
it's
was your
water breathing-
what was your qualification for being underwater again?
I can breathe underwater.
Ah. But no
Okay.
proper swim speed, so
And also I'm one of the more dexterous of the group, so I can tend to get out of things.
but I think short swords
deal
are
with
one
things
of the
better.
weapon types that don't give disadvantage on being used
Yeah,
underwater.
short swords
so,
are one of the things that I'm able to
Okay.
use underwater without negatives, which is
And
why
I mean
I'm
that-
glad.
And I mean that specific weapon has also been used underwater because crab.
Yes, excellent. See, I'm gonna swing at it.
I would have said we're now going for the initiative off, but
I don't. It's just me in it.
Yeah, where's
Yeah,
Nils?
Watching this
The-
go down.
Yeah,
I
wait,
don't-
hold
I
on.
don't
Where
think he's
are we?
gonna
So
help
he,
me.
he went into like a room and he grabbed a woman's chest. And
Yeah,
then
but underwater. Under the water.
under the
Under the
water, under the
water.
he's under the water in a room
I am
grabbing a
I'm under
woman's
the
chest.
water. Please help me. No, I'm grabbing the locked box.
I'm gonna keep saying it like
Yeah.
that.
I'm gonna keep correcting you.
But
So, I mean,
okay, and then where's
I
the
don't
rest
think-
of us?
yeah, that
You
was
guys are all
basically
on the boat.
that was basically a surprise round. So I would just do an initiative,
I mean-
to see who of you goes first for like the actual round.
No, I got a 7, so.
And Nick is just watching this go down. So
Is
I don't know.
is
like,
Nick?
So it would go the
You see?
thing, then me, then it would go the thing, then me. And Nick is just being Nick. He's
Nick,
just
or
watching, which I
I
appreciate.
mean, Nick can also do an initiative if he wants.
Do I have line of sight of them?
No, they're inside the shed.
Okay.
it is Nick and Nick's.
I
Exactly.
mean,
My
unless
God.
unless the hair is really loud, I don't think I would notice you guys being
I mean, it'd be impressive because water dampens sound.
considerably. Yeah.
Actually, it doesn't. It enhances sound. Sound travels much faster in water.
Yeah, but passing from water to air dampens sound. Like that
Yeah,
switch.
that is actually very true. That is why whales can like talk to each other with like 100 for over 0 kilometers.
I was mainly making the point that they wouldn't be able to hear because we're underwater and they are not.
Yeah.
We are though. Wait, hold on.
No,
No,
we
you
are-
guys are on a boat.
Wait, hold on. Didn't I also follow you under the water?
No, you didn't say anything.
No, you
Okay,
didn't
fair
say
enough. Then I'm
anything
on. Then I'm
about
on.
it. It was
Then I'm on the
just
boat. Yeah.
it was just me and Nick who went down because I wanted the treasure chest.
enough.
I think that attack only works against grappled targets. That is correct.
Oh, I wonder who you're going for then.
Definitely
Maybe
not
I'd
you. Don't
say
worry.
Nah,
give
definitely
me
not me.
give me a DC. What was it again? It's a
Okay,
charisma
yeah.
save, DC 15.
But what? DC 15 what?
Charisma save.
Charisma save. Okay. 20.
Okay.
I just realized I didn't even ask if it was what like because if I was being charmed or frightened I'd have advantage, but I don't think that matters.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters when I get an unnatural 20. Don't think so.
Yeah, she then claws at you twice. After that was basically her kissing you.
Fair enough.
23.
That's some low rolls, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
20.
1d8 plus 3 damage.
Yeah, it's like a 2, and I don't think the hair was pretty high either. Like it was a 1 and a 5 on 2d10.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Well,
Nyx,
that's
do your
good.
Nyx thing.
Yes, my thing, indeed. I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Market,
Okay,
because why not?
that is a pretty
Now
good
I'm gonna
roll.
hit it with the short sword.
That do be a hit.
I'm just gonna do both swings with it.
That
There
do be
you go.
even more of a hit. Holy fuck.
It's totally not like I have a plus 10 to hit or anything using it.
And
And also and that's an extra 6 damage because of Hunter's Mark only.
Hunter's Mark goes
thing-
for each attack, doesn't it?
Yeah, Hunter's Mark is for each attack, and Dreadful Strike for the first attack. The worst I could do. So that is.
Well, you roll the Hunter's Mark again.
Do I roll Hunter's Mark each time?
Each time you deal damage, basically. You could
Okay,
do
so I
it.
just roll it one more time.
Yeah, you could
So,
just do it as like damage damage modifier, so it rolls automatically on each damage. But
Yeah,
I
so much work.
yeah.
So the first one does but my attacks be whack.
Yes, it does affect her.
Sweet. So that's my action. Bonus action.
Was the Hunter's Mark?
Yeah, my bonus action was Hunter's Mark.
No movement, because grapple.
I'm grappled.
Yeah. Nils. In the room you are currently looking at, there's Nyx currently being grappled by a woman's corpse, who's holding him with her hair.
And while being stabbed.
I'm killing it with gusto.
That's a good spirit.
I wish I had spirit.
Nils?
You
Nick?
I'm referring to
Yeah. I was looking for a GIF. You know that one picture where it's like the Simpsons and they're like throwing and they're all holding money gambling over some monkeys fighting?
No, I
Just
don't
gonna-
remember that.
You're just gonna toss coins into the water in front of them, just like, yeah, get it.
No, all I know
Yep,
is
found it. Yes.
Okay, so that's your action? Just cheering?
I'm just gonna cheer him on.
Dude, imagine he dies from this fight. You're just cheering him on.
If he starts taking some damage, I'll help out. But he's got this.
Like the idea that you just watch as he dies.
I mean, I'm also can heal myself.
So, as long as you're grappled, she will go for the kiss attack every round. So, give me another charisma save.
Also, just to double check, does it charm me?
No, it drains your strength.
Oh, it just drains my. Oh.
Oh,
Wait, like Shadow Drain kill you, or we're talking here?
Yeah. That's 2 points of strength.
Oh.
How much strength you have?
Well, my strength is 12.
Well, so you have up to.
I'm
up to
average
2 rounds.
now.
Wait, hold on. Don't we have a specific thing that allows us to reverse stat decreases?
We do.
Oh yeah, we do, don't we?
Uno reverse?
Yeah, maybe save it for what? For when?
Did all of us get given it?
I think all of you were given it, and it's like once per long rest, I think.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah. Yeah, I'll wait till that becomes concerning.
Yeah, or till a big roll.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's convenient that all my weapons use dexterity instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you
Seven.
want to break free or whatever.
And
Anywho.
then she will claw at you, and just imagine the claw damage and to hit increased by 1.
Why would it increase by 1?
Because she drained 2 strength off of him.
Ah, drain. Oh, drain.
Well, those both hit.
Almost 20s.
So that's a 6 and 12.
Huh. That's 18. Cool.
As the damage starts becoming concerning.
I'm only almost down to half my HP.
True.
Only almost.
Maybe
like,
a monk will help.
Maybe a
give
mysterious
me
monk.
like. Let's see how many more
You're
swings.
only barely bloodied.
It's your
If you
turn
take
again, by
5,
the way.
if they deal 5 more damage to me, I'd be down to half.
I mean, they just have to, miss for once with only a +6 more. They're getting insane rolls.
Yeah. Anyways, my turn to hit back. Yeah.
A scratch for a stab.
Murder. Ooh, I could have made these attacks way more nasty.
Don't.
Retaliation to self-defense is good.
Nando is like.
I could have used the multi-attack in a more nasty way. Because I could have replaced a claw attack instead of a hair attack.
See, I have a very easy way to get out of being grappled,
Okay.
but I'm not going to do that yet.
Misty Step?
Yes.
Misty Step OP. I love it.
Your entire counter idea. Boom.
It's
Put
just
it
like,
one.
I have Misty Step, so I'm not in much. I'm not too concerned. I'm just going to swing.
Yeah, I
Swing
love, by the
again.
way, if you have like a grappler build, you get countered so easily.
The 22 hits. The 13,000.
Okay, so that's 9 damage plus the Dreadful Strike plus Hunter's Mark. I rolled Dreadful. Okay, good job, Dreadful Strike. You're doing your best. I've rolled that Dreadful Strike.
That
Is
dreadful strike
being
is
dreadful.
just what I wanted to say.
It's being dreadful right now. It's perfect. Yep.
Is the monk still shearing?
I actually had an idea, and I was wondering.
Also,
if
I'm
you'd
gonna
let
say
me-
this.
Oh,
I
yeah,
am
bonus
gonna now
action.
bonus action Misty Step out of the
Grapple.
grapple.
You don't
Yeah,
want
because
to
I can.
fighting.
I'm bonus action Misty Stepping right next to them.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm no longer grappled.
Ah, that's right. So this means I can't make my multi-attack nastier next turn.
Yeah. Also, yes, if you're wondering, I could have Misty Stepped whenever because it's a bonus action.
Well, what happens if you get grappled again?
Misty Step again.
How often do you miss a step?
I have enough to do it 3 more times.
Alright, cool.
I love Misty.
Yeah.
Misty
there's
Simp.
Misty Step. Misty Step. It's great.
Yeah, Nick.
Totally not abusing it or anything.
What funny thing are you going to do?
So it's probably less funny now, but so for the color or opacity of water, it doesn't say that a creature can't be in it.
Okay. You just make the water black around them?
That was like specifically like as much around their head as possible. I was gonna make it as black and as opaque as possible.
Wait, you're just blinding them.
A fun way to use shape water.
Don't question it. Just let it roll.
Does this thing have dark vision? Oh,
No,
yeah.
it's-
I
Wait,
mean, would
it's not
dark
dark
vision even
vision.
help? Because it's an opaque. It's like staring into a wall, right?
Oh, yeah, it is. So it's just
Mhm.
straight up blind.
Yep.
That is. I am glad I had that idea. That is fucking amazing.
Unless it has blind sight, but I don't think they do.
But that kind of happened after the Misty Step.
I like you more now than I did a few seconds ago.
So
That's
it just
insane.
kind of lashes its hair into your direction.
Oh, wait. I still have one more thing to do.
Huh?
Right.
Patient defense.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Just in
with
case. Just in case.
your direction as the Nix's direction. Like, just...
Yeah.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes, annoyingly enough.
That's a hairy situation.
I felt I was obligated to laugh.
I can just heal myself.
Um,
Do I want to waste that though?
You are dying currently.
I'm only at 30 hit points
by the way,
out of 84.
it can hair as part of its multi-attack. So it will also, now that it has you grappled, also slash at you again.
Whoa! Well, one of those misses.
Very cool. That's a good claw.
Okay, now it's become
Remember
problematic.
12 because it stole your strength.
I still love the
Right.
fact. Yeah, actually, no. By now, you're no longer cheering it on. I'm disappointed in you.
By now, if it continues doing the damage it's doing, it can take me down in a turn. Because I'm at
That's
18 hit
actually
points.
problematic. That is.
Yeah, I went down from 84 to 18.
So if
Wait,
I
how long
remember
can you
correctly,
how do you-
survive if you're no longer holding your breath? Wait, no, you still have water breathing, so you should be fine.
so
It's not concentration, and it lasts 24 hours.
Oh,
so
yeah, water breathing
Nils blinded them both, if I remember correctly.
I
Oh
think he only
shit!
blind. I thought he only blinded my opponent, not me.
Didn't you say specifically around their heads?
Around the head of the
Oh,
The enemy.
the
So
enemy.
yeah, I can still see perfectly fine.
okay. Okay.
Bitch.
Next.
Well, I'm gonna do the pretty much same thing I did last time.
Wait, what is your
Well,
AC?
Just swing at it.
Yeah, both hit.
Both hit. Neat. Dreadful strike.
Giving a stabbing. Why is this now a second level hunter's mark? Anyway, I will
Yeah, I
not
accidentally
ask.
click second. I accidentally click second.
I mean, it doesn't
second
change
level.
the damage anyway.
It doesn't
so...
change. All it does is change the duration.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually matter.
Yeah.
So it's just like I accidentally clicked second level, even though I cast it at first level, but it doesn't actually change the number I roll.
Yeah. You
Or any
are
bonuses.
quite successfully hurting it.
Cool. I'm gonna Misty Step to whatever the water genasi guy. I forget his name.
Nails.
Nick.
Nils,
Nick, no,
exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna teleport to him using Misty Step because I'm a cheap piece of shit.
Yeah. Nils.
Sup? Sup, Nils?
Gotta do everything myself, don't I?
Bitch! I did most of the damage to it.
Yeah. You gotta do everything yourself.
I mean, it also blinding it really hasn't helped much. It's made it miss once, practically.
Wait, doesn't blindness also give us advantage on our attacks against it?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
because they
it
can't
does,
dodge.
yeah. I think. So maybe
I mean, I don't think that matters because
maybe Nick's
I
gonna
haven't-
fish for a crit, but anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit late now. Anyways, Nils, do something.
Hit. Hit. She dead.
Finally.
Aww.
You just cleave the corpse in half.
I didn't even get to use
Okay.
my flurry of blows.
And
Well,
you are
I'm gonna
now
take
free
the-
to grab the
I'm
lock
gonna take the box now. I'm gonna
Yeah.
grab the box now. And maybe cast Cure Wounds on myself later.
Not now, while you're bleeding out in the ocean.
I'm not bleeding out. I still
been
have
st-
18 hit points left.
That I think that constitutes bleeding a lot.
I've been bitch slapped a bunch by hair. I'm not bleeding.
Yeah, just
Mostly,
beware,
probably.
just beware of sharks.
Yeah, they're definitely.
Sharks aren't
gonna
actually
love
that
you.
interested in human blood.
You're not a human.
True, I'm not.
Damn it.
But I'm also not its normal food, so technically it shouldn't be interested in
You're
the scent
seafood.
of my blood.
So, this is a corpse, right?
This is a corpse,
Yes,
yes.
it is a corpse.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out a dagger and just cut its hair off. No more hair attacks for this thing if it comes back.
Giving a wet
Okay.
haircut.
You have fun with that. I got this lockbox.
Wait,
Anything else in the boat?
There is a thing, the hair may be separated, does have a thing like that.
I feel dread. I'm sorry at the hit points I'm at right now. Him saying that makes me feel a little
you're
scared.
using a normal dagger, right?
Yeah.
I guess
The
either
dagger breaks.
for using a dagger, you would probably want to give me an attack roll. There's also the option of just whipping it out with a strength check.
I mean, what is the corpse gonna do? Complain?
Yes.
It's not the first
I mean-
time we've dared a corpse to do that.
I mean, they're gonna come back as
the
a ghost
DC is
for
exactly
mutilating it.
15.
Hey, meet it.
You actually get a lock of hair.
Creep.
Cool. I'm gonna continue searching the ship. Is there anything interesting in the ship? I had a near-death experience. Anything in the ship? Anything else in the ship? I've used a third level spell for water breathing. I'm fully searching this ship. I have 24. I have. I don't know how long it's been.
Yes.
I cast it.
You also find a coin purse on a skeleton.
Sweet mine. How much money?
42 gold.
42. Hey,
That is the answer to everything.
I almost have 100 gold.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, if that's everything, I'm gonna go back to the ship now.
Yeah.
And figure out how and try and unlock this box.
You know what? I don't do it often enough, so I'm just gonna before on my way back up, I'm gonna cast Create or Destroy Water at the second level to make
Come on.
rain
Why?
because I get to do it every day and I almost never do it.
Okay, it rains. You make rain.
He does it because he wants to. Don't judge him.
Okay, it
It's
rains
his
now.
decision if he casts it.
Okay.
Also, I feel like it might freak out. I feel like it might be a funny prank.
Are you doing on us on the ship as you're getting up there?
Yeah, I mean, I'll center it on the ship.
And
You're gonna
Peril will
send
just once a rain canal appears exactly on them. Yes, just go.
Fucking run.
What's up with this rain? Why is it only how big is the area? It's
30 foot, 35. Wait, no.
I'm just gonna point this out.
Yeah, 35
Nyx
foot
comes
cube.
back more Well, Nyx comes back bruised. Like, Nyx does not look fine
Otherwise-
when he gets back.
Otherwise, before you come up, while Peril's just in the rain now, he's just gonna look at Howard. Do you hear that? Howard, do you hear that as we in the rain?
Oh, wait, the what in the rain?
Do you hear that?
What
No.
is this?
Wait,
That's
what?
the sound. That's the sound of a pay cut.
Ah, shit. Ah, shit.
My
It's a
actions
rat.
have consequences. Oh no.
Apparently they do.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
oh no! If it isn't the consequences for my actions.
No, they don't exist.
Consequences
Usually-
are a myth.
Says the guy that's almost bleeding out in the ocean.
Hey, look. Those were in. I mean, it's not the consequences of my actions, in my opinion. It's the consequences of someone else's action.
My
Or inaction,
yeah,
technically. Technically inaction,
exactly.
but you know.
Well, he saved your life still.
I just realized that you were literally
Hey,
that fucking.
I teleported away twice. I saved myself. He just finished the job.
He'll steal us first.
All he did
You
was
didn't
steal
really
the
look
kill.
like you needed saving. You almost got murked by a dead
To be
lady.
honest,
Yeah, but
I thought this was a similar situation to the crab, so that's kind of why I left you alone.
Yeah, honestly, you probably should have had things under control.
anyway, you come out. You come out of the ocean bloodied.
I'm not gonna heal any of you now, besides Nils.
I'm not saying this to your
And
face,
Peril.
obviously. Also, I'm a druid. I don't need your healing.
True.
I appreciate your healing.
I know you do, Peril, which is why I will continue to heal you and Nils.
Yeah, and also, yeah, like imagine you came out of the chest and then went back exploring. Well, I assume you found something down there.
Just a little something. No, nothing too bad. probably.
You
Well,
didn't find
nothing
anything?
that's threat now.
Ah.
It's very much dead.
Harold,
I
you
see.
smell money in his pockets.
Oh yes.
Well, yeah, I carry. I have money on me.
I mean, yeah.
I smell more money. Remember, they don't. It don't be this. It's been less than 10 minutes. Yeah, I still smell.
You smell more money than prior. Yes, of course, because I found money.
Of course, it's fine. You came back with a big treasure chest, which is what I sent you down to do. So you done your job.
Yeah.
Did you find anything else
And
besides a bag of coin?
but so I found this locked box.
Ooh.
It's filled with seawater.
Is it magical in nature?
No.
Just a normal locked box.
Well,
If I was a rogue, I could probably unlock this fairly easily. I'm not.
well,
I mean,
I could just brute force it open.
nah, that's no fun.
Do you have knock?
What, you want to try and open it?
I actually do. I think I actually do have knock. Which levels? Yes, I do. I do have knock. I don't have it prepared, but I mean, for fun, say I do knock it. We're out in the middle of the ocean.
we're just using up spell slots because we can.
Well,
Yeah.
we're traveling
Yes.
anyways. Right?
The lockbox contains 2 books.
Ah, damn.
Whoa.
The first one is A Fisherman's Guide to Baiting.
Okay, what's the second one?
Idiots.
And the second one is Tony Yellownail's Hook Horror Dictionary.
Okay, what?
Hook Horror
Hook horror.
Dictionary. For if you ever want to learn how to speak hook horror.
Fuck it, why not?
Yes, I'm a man of language.
I am also a man of language. Fuck it, why not?
It might be
Yes.
the most useless language in D&D, though.
Wait.
You
let's see
think
if it's
I
even more
care?
useless. What? It's a dictionary from which language to which language?
I mean, that's a valid
oh
point.
yeah,
That's
that's
a
even
valid point. That's how
better.
dictionaries work.
Is
That
it
is
just
how-
written in
or
common,
that is
or
how
is it
other language-
another language nobody knows?
Oh, yes, it
Gamble.
translates hook horror to Noel.
No.
Well, you know what? I'm still gonna fucking learn it.
I guess Giant
Oh,
Eagle
yeah.
is also a language, isn't it? That's even more obscure than
Yo,
Noel, to be
when
fair.
you learn it, can you teach me it? Because I want to learn this language because it's funny.
I'd like to do that too. Wait, do I learn both languages actually by trying to read?
Wouldn't
can you learn
you
all
end
from
up
this?
learning? Wouldn't you end up learning both languages from this dictionary? Since both
Basically,
languages.
but it will be way, way harder.
I mean, he's the one using comprehend language on it.
It seems
I'm
like
just
it's
gonna pay-
worth
I'm
the
just gonna
fucking-
learn
I mean,
from
there's no
him.
real risk to learning more, right?
Yeah, what's wrong? What's a bit more languages to know? It just
So,
makes him have 12 languages and me have 8.
so I guess
We're
the
some of
big
the most
obvious
we're some of the best spoken people in this group.
the big obvious point about hook horror is the language isn't spoken with your mouth.
What
It
is
is-
it spoken with?
Can you
Well,
spell
they
it?
have
I do
hooks.
not. Can you spell it?
How
It
do you?
is-
What? How do you?
It is spoken. They use their claws to make clacking noises on the floor.
Oh,
What is a hoe cover? What is it?
A hook horror is
Spell it.
it's like a monstrosity from the Underdark that for some reason has its own language.
That's cool.
oh.
Spell it.
At intelligence 6.
Spell
Hook-
it.
Yo, how do you? How is spelled?
Wait,
How is?
hook horror.
how-
Spacebar in between.
Oh, hook horror.
Oh, hook horror. That's interesting.
Wait, and you said that was from hook horror to a null,
Yeah. To
as in like G.
yes.
Oh
That
yes,
is
I would like
awesome.
to learn null, so that's cool.
So it's
I want to learn
probably
these
some
languages
kind of
because
like
it's funny.
And you can learn hook horror, so no, but wait, yeah, it does have. Did it have script?
it's probably in Morse code or something.
Basically.
Kinda.
Hey,
of
I
thing.
mean, well, I mean that gives me and Peril something to do while we're on this little
It is a
slow ass
dictionary,
flow.
so it has to
Yeah.
have like at least maybe the Knolls made its own used their script to make a script for it. That it doesn't have an official script, but
How long will it take me to learn both languages, or did it just write such a massive dictionary that you learn it very fast?
The quality of the dictionary, that's a great question. What's the quality of the
I
dictionary?
guess
How
you
well
can
are
give
Knolls-
me your first intelligence check after a week, and then we'll see.
Alright, I'll remember that.
the real question is how good are Knolls at writing dictionaries?
Giant elk is also its own language, and giant
Holy
owl.
shit, I would love that.
My objective now is partially just to learn every language because it'd be funny.
You know, on
I-
when I make D&D characters, I always have like one useless language on them, and
Yeah.
Hukor is one of my favorites.
I just realized Howard can summon a CR2 beast. The giant Elgar CR2 beast.
Giant Eldar CR2. Wait, what are you talking about?
Giant elk. Because those things have their own language, so you could summon giant elk so that
And
they
learn
can.
the language.
I don't know if it has that much of an intelligence. If it has enough of an intelligence to be able to. Wait, no. Yeah, I can summon a giant elk actually.
Yeah, fun fact: giant Elk can also understand Elvish.
Oh, that's convenient. I speak
Hey, I
Elvish.
can get you guys. How about this? I get
And
you guys
common.
a giant elk every now and again if I just have like an extra wild shape or whatever I need to use for it. And then he can teach you guys giant elk. How's that sound?
Bitchin'. That sounds bitchin'.
We literally just summon a tutor from the Fey realm.
I mean, I've been to the Feywild. My character's been to the Feywilds before.
But you haven't been. You know what? If you ever return, then it'll be so useful for you to know giant elk.
Yeah. Otherwise,
I
Nix,
know,
if we,
right?
otherwise, Nix, if we learn hook horror, we can communicate only between each other, just by just snapping our fingers at each other.
Yes, I know. It'll be great.
It's just like
Stupid.
just like fucking Nix. You know what?
Yeah, pretty.
Ah, yes, I see. It'll be
Just
so fucking dumb.
It's just like your mother.
I want to issue a little correction
Uh-huh.
because there isn't really the Feywild. The basically the equivalent realm would be called the realm of Dusk and Dawn.
Well, he's been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah,
both realms,
literally,
it's
my
like,
subclass relies on me
yeah,
to have gone to the world's equivalent of the Feywild.
yeah.
That's how I have the wacky things that I do.
That's what. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep saying Fey realm because it's the realm of Fey, and then there's no one here to be offended by my racist remarks about the Fey.
And basically, it's like
It's wacky,
like
in wacky racing.
like all the realms are like have that split in the middle, and that one is like kind of the Feywild and the Shadowfell in one.
Oh,
In a
sure.
way.
Does that mean I've technically also been to Shadowfell by that logic?
No, you would have to cross the big river, and if you touch those waters, you get sent to the.
Sorry, correction. I've seen it.
Also on that plane, the river isn't actually
Depending.
the gap isn't actually filled with water. It's literally just empty space.
But hey,
So-
he has seen it from the other side, from the Fey
Or
side.
from
Yeah.
from the equivalent of the Fey,
Yeah.
from the Feywild equivalent. But anyways,
I mean, they are both very Fey associated in that way. One is just more by Shadow Fey.
Guys, this has been such an interesting tangent that I didn't even
Yeah,
realize it was a
let's move.
tangent
I
until
mean, it
now.
was a tangent, but it was also just kind of here, lore.
It was relevant, but still a tangent.
Yeah,
it was relevant to my
also,
character and no one
if I-
else's.
If I would have ended the session, if I would have ended the tangent, I would have probably also ended the session.
Fair
Just
enough.
one thing.
So they got extra content thanks to the tangent.
Yeah.
Just
If
one
only
thing.
I could talk to the DM about his opinions about stuff outside
Hey,
of
yo,
the
no.
session.
Keep your
But
politics
yeah,
away, you heretic.
the fishing book. Yeah. I would just like to have that because I want to learn how to fish.
Dude, what
Yes.
if we learn such great baiting from the fishing book that we get to bait the DM later?
I
That
become
is-
the master. I become the master in baiting.
That is
Wasn't
that
it
is
like
very
about
sweet.
mastering baiting? So wasn't it just becoming a master baiter?
Anyway, what is in the big
Yeah.
chest?
In
It's
the
'cause
big
big
chest,
on
that's money.
it. Profit.
Oh, that's boring. What the fuck?
So only gold.
There is 1,200 gold pieces,
Ooh, neat, gimme.
and there's 3 ruby-side rubies. What?
Ruby side rubies, indeed. A ruby of a ruby.
Ruby-sized
Ruby side
rubies.
ruby. Yes.
Ruby-sized rubies.
Ruby size ruby.
It's a large
Rubies.
boulder,
I mean,
the
what
size of a small boulder.
I mean, whatever size rubies would rubies be? What? Non-ruby size? Like,
Emerald sized.
damn. Sure, that's a ruby you got there?
It's
Yeah, that's an emerald sized ruby.
it's those let's make them 250 gold rubies.
250. Neat.
Very.
Always good to have Mulan.
Mulan, yes.
Not as
yes.
interesting as having Mulan, but that's a Disney
Wow.
movie.
Yeah,
Shut up.
are we talking live action or cartoon? That's very different things.
No, we're not. Well, no.
We're
The
not
live
tangenting
action
this
is worth
part.
approximately 2 Electrum because Electrum yuck. And you can only pay it in Electrum, and the normal one is just. I mean, I don't know.
Note to Peril, only pay him in Electrum from now on.
Yes.
Wait, does Peril
Damn.
hate Electrum with a passion too, or
Oh, but
money's money?
think-
money's
I think
money.
he likes money in general.
Yeah,
So
money is
since
money.
Electrum is money,
You're
he
probably
would
gonna be like,
like
you know
it.
what? I think people are being unfair to Electrum. It's still dough.
Yeah, you know what? Let's pay this one person who really hates Electrum in Electrum to spite.
Yeah. No, honestly, I don't really give a shit about Electrum, but it's so funny. There's another another campaign where people really give a shit about Electrum. That's always good.
And
It's just weird that the currency exists.
no, it's also
I know why it
Silent Steven.
exists, but it's still weird that it does. It's
Silent
weird that it
Steven.
became an official player handbook thing, and then everybody was like, "Yes, we need Electrum in our campaigns."
I need more types of currency.
Yeah, it just
We
yeah.
need more types of currency, but not something that's in between silver and gold.
I want something that's in between silver and Electrum.
Just a quarter gold.
I want something that uses in dividends of
agent of
12 or
kids.
24, like shillings and pence.
Just go below copper and just put like, I don't know,
I'd like to give you a quarter of a shilling.
Quarter of a shilling.
or just above
That's funny.
platinum coins, just put mithril coins or something.
Yeah, I think there should be like 100 gold coins or something like
Why are
that.
we talking about the currency?
Guys, this is such a great tangent once again.
Anyway, moving on. We got money.
We got
Profit!
money.
Money,
Is this
money,
just
And I
gonna
got
be
the
end of
shit.
session?
This is the session ends and we were talking about money.
Actually,
God,
wait.
there's
Who
no split.
who took the baiting fisher book?
I would like it.
I think actually we need to pay someone for it actually.
Mm.
May-
How much?
No, I'm not paying you. I'm giving it to Kenneth.
Ah.
How much do you deem it to be worth?
Enough as a fine price for his services. He's still a party member.
It's the giant.
I thought you
You
already
see?
paid him for the
It-
services, and now you're just
The-
paying
the
him for the
boat?
product that he got up from the deep.
Well, he's still
No,
he's still doing his job.
Yeah, he's the boat.
He's the boat.
Oh, right, you're paying the boat.
I'm
Yeah, he's paying
the boat.
the boat, which is a sentence you can only say in D&D.
So I just I can imagine there's a downstairs in the boat, and that just lets us just like just look at Kenneth down there, like, hey, buddy. I'm like
Stop
doing
my
like
game.
just like doing Slav squad, just look down and just like, hey, buddy.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your work. We found this. We have found this fisherman's book on baiting. Would you like it?
Yes.
Here you go.
I would like nothing more in the world.
That's
Oh,
that's great.
depressing.
Here you
It's kind
go.
of depressing.
And I just like put it on like his slimy oozy top.
Does the paper degrade?
It doesn't.
And he just
I
goes,
don't think the US Aces is even acidic, really. Is it?
Anyways,
I need
To
to
be
look for
fair,
Canada,
that book has
not
been
those
underwater
Aces.
in an unprotected chest
I mean,
for a while.
it's too fast. If it can survive, if that book can survive underwater for who knows how long, it can survive in ooze.
it can survive under the water.
Oh,
Under the sea.
they
Yeah.
very much are acidic, but as far as I know, oozes can actually decide where to actually put their nettle
Acidity.
cells. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I just imagine I put a book on him and he just like goes.
Yes, the only correct answer.
Also, I'm not sure he can read.
Try.
Does that matter?
He doesn't.
He just
that is
He
a
doesn't need.
non-issue.
he just
He doesn't need to
innately
read. It's a
understand all languages.
Oh, that's great. We're gonna we're gonna read him a little book whenever it's gonna be sweepy time.
You
Oh,
know-
I also just realized if you want to go fast for a little bit, I could just cast haste on him.
I
Yeah,
Yeah,
guess
but that's only for a little bit. Like haste isn't that good for long distance travel.
Yeah, but
Well,
when we
if he
have
just cast it a fuck ton of times.
if we ever go in, because remember, if we ever go into naval combat, we can literally do omnidirectional movement around the ship.
No, yeah, naval combat would be great for it.
Also, you know, you can use control water to just absolutely fuck up them.
Anywho,
But I mean,
That's
that depends on how
topic
much
for
like
future.
it's even gonna happen that matter that much in naval combat. But tangent.
Engine, yeah.
yes, we're making more content.
why are we making more content? Didn't I just say something about wanting to end the session?
Yeah, that's why I said we were making more content.
I
to-
thought you
to
said if you
stretch it
wanted
out
the
longer.
bands to end you in
We're
the
not-
session.
We're not making more content. We're delaying the inevitable. Now let's stop doing that.
Yeah.
So,
do something.
Do the goodbyes thing.
Au revoir.
Then until the next one, have a good one, everyone.